Bitcoin is currently actually bumping from 74k all the way higher to 78k. We had gotten the fake out of the low of Sunday and some nice pump. However, Bitcoin is still technically bearish on the higher time frame. Even though we can literally pump 10%, it is still likely that we dropped to 70k or even 67k. I'm going to be talking about the next best trades. I have two longs and a couple of shorts ideas in case Bitcoin pumps or dumps, and also potentially even take the trades together because as you can see here, Bitcoin is actually just bouncing or consolidating in between the zone we had spoken about. I think I left you guys 2 days ago on Sunday where I literally said that wait for the drop on Bitcoin. I was saying that I'm expecting the low of Sunday to be taken out, as you can see, and we literally just gotten that. We got a move lower. We did take the low of Sunday, as you can see, and then later on got an amazing move upwards. Personally, I didn't unfortunately catch the long, but hopefully some of you guys did, because obviously it was a bit early in my day and I was asleep, to be honest. But anyways, I'm going to be talking about next couple of trades and also why technically has Bitcoin still being bearish even though we had gotten a rise upwards. I don't want you guys to be stuck into this trap. It is too early to be super bullish, and it's still technically that we're going to be dropping, not only because yes, obviously we do still got the volume profile gap. Literally, if we take an analysis on the higher time frame, on the daily time frame, and we literally include the 2 years worth of price action here, as you can see, we can literally see that Bitcoin is still within the volume gap, and we can literally still go well below, take the low of April 2025 at 74k and also drop to 67 sub 70k numbers. It is still the likely scenario, even if Bitcoin actually, by the way guys, for those who are looking to actually catch some pumps, even if we mention some ideas for potential longs, if Bitcoin actually starts pumping from here, which is, to be honest, could be likely, yeah, I'm still going to be expecting lower and expecting 67 to be taken out unless a certain zone is taken out. So let's now get into the trades, potential trades, and also which exact resistance area needs to be taken out and reclaimed on the higher time frame for Bitcoin to flip from bearish into bullish, because as you can see, we are still within this downtrend. So I'm still going to be calling for lower until proven otherwise. So on the local time frame, if Bitcoin actually offers us these little scalps, I could potentially look for 2 little scalp longs on Bitcoin. Either we catch one at the daily level, which is at 76.869, a little one, not the best. I wouldn't be potentially taking it, but I just want to mention it. And secondarily, we also got the NPOC at 75.5. So those levels are maybe scalpable on the lower time frame for those who are looking for Bitcoin to maybe potentially hold this low, give us a fake out, and then a potential higher high, a higher low, as you can see, either from the MPUC or the daily. So these are maybe potential scalps for those who are looking to take these trades. However, on the higher time frame, I still prefer a better long, to be honest, which is on the 4-hour time frame. Bitcoin, even though did actually give us the good enough of a long from faking out Sunday's low, we didn't quite take out the low that was from April 2025. As you can see, we just wicked too close to it and then we didn't take it out. So to be honest, if I was to look for a better long, except those two, which are like a bit of a scalp, I would prefer still for Bitcoin to revisit the lows and for then us to see a better reaction, whether we get a nice fake out of the lows or actually see a full failure of a reclaim and then we go and drop to 67k. So for a better higher time frame long on Bitcoin, I will either wait for the low of the week, so the low of Monday and the low of April to be taken out and then a reclaim. If this happens, this would be a much better long, or a much preferred one is actually get the volume gap done with a drop. So see weakness on the chart, a drop to 70k 67 and then get an amazing swing long. So I have 2 ideas on the higher time frame and 2 ideas on the lower time frame regarding longs. However, I also want to preface this by saying that I would be also waiting for some nice shorts. If Bitcoin actually explodes and gets a 10% move higher, I would be potentially looking to take an amazing short, unless Bitcoin obviously reclaims it, because at the beginning of the video I said that if Bitcoin, even if it pumps 10%, I'm still going to be bearish. Why? Because I told you guys, even if Bitcoin reclaims 80k, I'm willing to wait for this level level where we got the anchored view up, basically just representing the downtrend, as you can see here. Plus we also got this amazing volume area. If I still take the same volume profile pill, we can clearly see the valley area low plus a high volume area. So to be honest, even though we could potentially catch a long for Bitcoin, or we start pumping from here, reclaim 80k, both ways I would be still cautious and expecting this zone first to be hit. Once this zone is hit, then we have to see either of two things. We either see a reclaim and then potentially call for a flip on Bitcoin from bearishness into bullishness, or the much likelier scenario is actually this could be a much or larger part of a bearish move. We get a drop, as you can see here, from, for example, 88, 87, and then get back to 67. So I'm not saying that I'm expecting 67, but I'm just looking at the contrarian view where most would be happy about maybe a pump from like 77 to 86. However, I will be still cautious. So for example, I'm going to be not ruling out the potential possibility of looking for a long. If we start pumping before going to 67, I will be holding long until we hit 86, 87. At that point, I will either see a reclaim for me to continue long, or see rejection, get an amazing short from the top, whereas everybody gets super euphoric. We manage to catch actually the most amazing shorts. As you can see, I'm still holding the one from 96k, so whenever someone gets too happy, I'll be looking to actually short a hit of 88, 87k for a potential revisit of 67k. That is basically the plan. And also, by the way guys, we also got an amazing trading competition running right now. We got the 4200 competition where every day the first place gets $100 by me plus a total prize pool of $600. If you want to actually participate, if you already have an account, just press on the step 2 button, which is the competition link. Once you actually go on it, all you need is actually just to press this register button. However, if you don't have an account on Weeks yet, then just go on the first one, go to the sign up page, make an account with my affiliate link, no KYC required, and then later on go on to the second step and then register. And that way you'll hopefully not only make money by trading, but also with those little actual USDT bonuses. By the way, these are actual USDT given away by the amazing team at Weeks, not bonuses like the previous competition. So anyhow, I'm just waiting for those trades to be actually taken. Thank you guys for being super amazing and for showing up. Hopefully I wasn't too boring, and also maybe not that complicated. And also I wanna maybe apologize for not going live yesterday. You know me guys, I show up every single day, so even though this excuse is unmentioned, but you have to believe me by saying that if I was able to go live, I would have went live. So hopefully guys, it was okay with you. Thankfully nothing has happened, to be honest, like let alone, or the only thing that maybe could have been covered is the fake out. But hopefully guys, you guys got it, because as I told you, I wasn't trading at that time. And also I was also asleep, by the way, so I didn't take this trade. But I could have woken up and then took a trade, but as I told you, I was a bit busy, so I didn't even manage to go live, let alone take a trade on Bitcoin. So we missed this trade, I missed the trade. Hopefully you guys didn't. You don't need me to literally tell you when or how to press a button, but at least this idea was covered. So nothing that wasn't covered had happened on Bitcoin. That's a good thing, to be honest, to feel good about, because I missed a day. So we're lucky enough to have not gotten such big moves on my missed day, as you can see here. All right, so let me just quickly pull up and see the comments here. All right, so we got Ingram, Matt Roden, we got Joao, Lifer, everybody's here in the chat. We got Jimmy said, yo, can we get to 79.3 today and get to 80k? Seems super specific, but obviously everything is possible. It's not that far away, to be honest, so nothing will be ruled out. You know me guys, even if you ask me can we get to 1 million, I will say yes. Good evening Vikrant, how are you doing? I'm doing quite alright myself, thank you. We got Wise Choice, the legend, Manuel, Bir alaikum salam, by the fear, thank you. Hold on, so we got Richmond saying, so up to 84 then short to 70k. It's not that simple, because that would that would make it seem as if I'm saying to expect or predict a certain move, but it's not that simple. I'm just preparing you guys for whatever happens. So instead of putting it that way or saying go to 84 or 87 and then drop to 70k, I'm just saying that even though theoretically Bitcoin can pump from 78 all the way higher to 87, I will be still not ruling out the possibility of revisiting and going back to 67k. So I mean, you can take it step by step, especially if you don't have if you don't have a trade open, then just wait. And how lovely it is to wait, to be honest. So, I mean, we got multiple ideas. I also didn't wanna, or I forgot to mention the potential little scalp short. Yeah. So, I mean, you have to split up the trades that I just gave into two parts. The first ones, which are covered on the local time frame, or I'd say 15-minute time frame. Yeah, so which are maybe looking for a short of today's high, looking for a long of the daily, plus taking out today's low, plus we also have this NPUC. So see how like I literally mentioned, yeah, three potential scalps for today, and I mean primarily today. We see a fake out of today's high, fake out, and a hit of the daily at 76.8 or a hit of 75.5. Those are the three trades, two longs, one short on the local time frame. And by the way, we also got the NY open in 1 minute, so I'm going to be doing everything and maybe taking a trade together, so don't worry guys about it. Anyhow, so that is the three trades that are on the scalp category. Once we go on a higher time frame, then we got three trades that I'm interested in. Funny enough, there are also two longs and one short. The first short, just to maybe mention first, which is obviously just waiting for a potential upwards move into 87, 88. If we catch a move higher, it's not me predicting this. I'm just saying that if we go higher, hopefully with a long at our position or in our hands, yeah. If we go higher, and that's a big if, then don't like get super happy on the macro time frame I'm talking, unless Bitcoin reclaims 88. So if it doesn't, then maybe a nice amazing short as a continuation of like this obvious, very much obvious downtrend, even on the higher time frame. Like it is just it's part of my larger plan of catching the fake outs of a downtrend. So obviously there's a potential scenario where we actually get a pump, reclaim 80, pump to 87, never reject off of it, and then just have an amazing rest of, or maybe second quarter of the year. I have no idea. Yeah. So I'm just saying that for the higher time frame, let me just start over. We got the short from 87 or the long from the fake out of Monday, which is yesterday's low, plus the low of April, because we didn't quite take it out yet. Once this happens, this could be a potential long, or the much larger one and preferred one, which is a low or a hit of 67 as a zone. So that is pretty simple. We've covered I mean, it depends on what kind of trades you want to take. If you want to only stick with swing trades, I gave you the 87 to short, the 74.5 to long, the 67.8 70k to long. Yeah, I mean, someone would say, what if those don't get hit? Well, my friend, it is a swing trade, so not only will you be holding it for multiple days to weeks, but also you could be potentially waiting for them for multiple days or weeks. So that is fine. If you are super adamant about taking trades and you're not willing to wait for a move lower to 74 or a move higher to 86 at least, then my friend, you'll have to go and drop lower to the 15-minute time frame and then watch and wait for those three mentioned trades, which are the high of the day for a scalp short, the low plus the daily zone for a scalp short, or the NPUC all the way lower at as I said, I think 75.537.5. Let me just do something very, very quickly before I start reading the rest of the comments. If you guys, by the way, if you guys took the long that I spoke about on Sunday, and hopefully you took it like on the semi open to Monday open, please do tell me, because it was an easy trade to catch, and to be honest, it would put you in an amazing position to feel comfortable if Bitcoin starts pumping from here. Yeah, because obviously whatever little stupid scalp long you manage to catch, just hold onto it for dear life. I mean, you have to be prepared to not take profits plus move your stop loss to entry, and then just wait and test. If it gets hit, I mean your entry for a stop loss of $0 loss gets hit, well, you have to try again, because you have to understand that this is a zone where maybe there is a potential chance that this would be a little or a local bottom, if not the bottom on Bitcoin. So just because we don't know, and we don't know what we don't know, you have to have this mindset of preparing to enter trades. Don't be greedy by closing longs too early. Like for example, if you caught the long from Monday's fake out of Sunday's low, yeah, which is like the one from 75.5k, you should have kept it open till now. Why? Because even though the likelihood is like 70-80% we drop back below to 74, but what if? I mean, the answer is like, what if? Like, are you willing to give up a little scalp profits for a potential move higher and maybe this be the bottom? If the answer is yes, which it should be, then you have to try and like keep trying and trying, not obviously not at the expense of your own money, but at least move the stop loss to entry. Like for example, had someone taken the trade that I was speaking about, you could have just moved the stop loss now to entry and then leave the rest open. Obviously, there's a 70% or higher even that we go and hit the stop loss of your entry, but it's fine because there's also that slightest chance that this ends up being the high of or the local bottom, and then we move higher to much higher price. So you have to be smart about it and understand you have to forgo a little bit of like profits for potential move higher. Let me quickly read the comments. Thank you guys for writing pretty quickly. Hold on. So we got BTC said good accumulation zone. It's not that bad if you're an investor, but most of us are just looking at this from a trading lens. So it would be totally different to accumulate a long, for example, because obviously for us to take a trade, we need to have a defined entry, a defined reason to enter, and most importantly, a defined stop loss. So yeah, even though it could be smart to start DCAing lower and be ready to buy Bitcoin at 78, 70k, 60k, 50k. If you wanna trade Bitcoin, then disregard the fact that it has dropped, because obviously we need an entry. Yeah. So thank you though. I mean, you're correct. Hold on, we got Maggie. Thank you. How are you doing? We got Mr. said yes, my daily dose of trading. Big up, bro, from London. Thank you, brother. Powers said, would you consider changing chart colors to more intuitive? To be honest, no. I mean, thank you for putting it in the most respectful way. So I'll have to be as respectful as your comments. So thank you, brother or sister. But unfortunately, I've just gotten used to those. So sorry for the inconvenience, I guess. But it would be a bit tricky for me to revert back. And you don't need to see the colors. Just, I mean, candles are just a representation of where the price has moved to. So I mean, you can just look at it as a line chart, for example. It's not that important, I guess. Yeah. Right. How you doing, Nuno? Thank you. Erich said, I took a trade, made some money. I mean, that is the plan here. Istibed said, I was waiting for the confirmation. I mean, you don't what is the confirmation you were waiting for? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Yeah. We got Sarah. How you doing? We got Mikey. Yo, on vacation at ski resort, but can't look away from the charts. I mean, that is fair enough. TV Box, how you doing? Alaikum salam. How you doing, brother? We got Jaden saying, I managed to catch the long. Amazing. And that is like lovely to see from our usual champs taking the trades. Wise Choice saying, brother, I'm new to trading, and the way you explain it and even the long rants are always welcome. It helps some learn better. Thank you, Wise Choice. And by the way, regarding the rants, one of the previous live streams had like 3 amazing almost like 10 minutes each clip. I think that was I'm not sure this one. Yeah. So 5 days ago I had ranted about investing into Bitcoin, risk management, what else I forgot, but and a scalp strategy and something else I forgot. So I literally got 10-minute clips for each, and I'm going to be posting them hopefully gradually. So maybe I'll post the shortest one, which is like only 2 minutes long today, and then I'll keep posting the rest hopefully tomorrow and after tomorrow and later on. It's going to be very, very raw in terms of footage, but hopefully something that is very important. That will be essentially the first time I'm going to be posting an actual trading strategy. Yep. I mean, everybody knows about it, but however, it's like a nice clip where I literally was breaking it down very conveniently. Plus, I made an amazing video about risk management. So hopefully, just wait for them. They will be out maybe tomorrow. I mean, it's all done. I'm just waiting for nice thumbnails to be made. Yeah. So hold on for me. Can we long now? Obviously not. Vikrant said, I have a short from yesterday's high. Any advice on what should I do with it? Yesterday's high, which would be obviously this one. I mean, if it is amazingly at the high, then maybe book 50% and move stop loss to entry. That's it. Yeah. I wouldn't close it fully, but I would just say that it looks like it would be taken out sooner rather than later, I guess. Hold on. So I guess let me read the comments. I'm here, made it. Thank you, Wayne, for showing up. I'm glad to see you back. I mean, it wouldn't be an amazing live without our legend, Wayne. Thank you, brother. Robic said, scalp short from 79.3. You said today's high. I believe it's yesterday's. Do you count today's according to UTC? You said today's high. Yeah, my bad. It's both today's high and yesterday's high, so it's like both are true. Sorry, yeah, I was referring to today's high, but obviously I would just prefer for the whole liquidation wicks to be taken out. So yeah, thanks, I stand corrected. I closed 50% of my long at 79. I mean, that is smart. Yeah, is it working if we take an anchored view up from 90k as well? Let me see where 90k is at. By the way, guys, we got the NY opening, so maybe we can take a long trade together. I'll see. Yeah, from 90k, yes, it is true. It is worth it. The reason why I mean, I had one and I think I deleted it because not sure. I just tried to prioritize ones, but yeah, it is true. I mean, I can do it for you, but the way I do it is that I mean, from this downtrend, pick one to use or to pull from, and obviously you have to start with the closest one, because like, why would you put this one from the top? Because intuitively it would be obviously higher than any other anchored view of pulls taken from any other lower high. Yeah, so I mean by that, like, obviously if I choose to also take an anchored view up from here, which is super valid as well, yeah, I would know that this one is lower than the other one. So rather than having my chart look messy, I will delete this one, for example, and leave this one on. And once this gets broken, I will then look for the other one to be pulled from. So hopefully you know what I mean. And thank you though. Yes, it is true. This is the local anchored view of pull. And that would maybe add confluence. See how like I wasn't paying attention. So thank you for pointing that out. Yeah. Yes, because I was just doing my daily routine in the morning, and I chose this one because it made sense for the amazing potential higher time frame short. And then that made me delete this one, and then I forgot about it. So thank you though. Yes, that's super important. Why? Because it's the local downtrend. Like, obviously this is the actual downtrend, guys. I mean, even this one is not the actual downtrend, because the literal downtrend is from 126 from the all-time high. So you have to take it one by one. So this is the actual downtrend, but let's start with this one, because obviously this is the where the price action got super impulsive to the lower side. So once we manage to go above this one, we can look for the other one, just to not have our chart clustered with blue lines. Yeah, anyhow, so thank you. Yeah, that makes it better for a potential short if we fake out Monday's high and do this. Yeah, that would be more lovely, to be honest. So thank you though. Yeah, it is something that I'll be looking at. And obviously we are getting the NY effect now, so let's wait for Tuesday's low to be taken out. It will be a bit tricky, because I would still prefer not only Tuesday's low to be taken out, but also the daily to be revisited. So let's wait and see. I also want to check out the EXO chart very quickly. Hold on a second. It's not this one. I was supposed to put this one and then hide my Telegram. It's glitching. So anyhow, yep. So let's go here and then go back. Yep. and then yeah, it's now, I think it's working now. Yep. So I just wanted to check the order flow and how was it looking. So let's start with the higher time frame. Yeah, nothing that's too important. Nothing is standing out, to be honest. Yep. So I'd say nothing is important. Like maybe the previous day open with the weekly open. Yeah. So I mean, I'll be waiting for 77K to be taken out. That would be interesting for a little long scalp. Yeah, and that would also combine with the daily, I guess. Let me go back to. Let me do this and then close this. Yep. All right. So yeah, I'll be waiting for shorts to buy in and then or pile in. Sorry, and then get this. Yeah. So that would be something of interest. I don't care about the fib levels, but just something to look at. Yeah, not that important. But yeah, I would prefer for those lows to be taken out. Hit of daily. Why do I love this daily so much? Is because obviously going back to 77 or 76.8, not only would that mean that we're going to be taken out most of Monday's lows plus Tuesday's low, but also just going more extreme to the lower side plus preach 77 or breach 77K, hit the daily. 77K is like a liquidation area, obviously, as a full number, and then maybe look for a long. Yeah, so that is an idea. So a question would be, what if, and that's an easy question to answer, what if Bitcoin goes to 76.8 and then we fall from here? Then obviously I'll wait for this and do nothing here. So I mean, that is the plan here. Let me just take a final volume profile pull just to see what is going on here and maybe some confluence. Yeah, I mean, we got the value area low sitting here. Not the best one, but it is something to be paying attention to in regards to taking a trade here. Yeah, so I will be potentially longing a fake out of 77K, potentially even with you guys in the next couple of minutes if we get that. Hold on a second. I'm in at 75. I moved my stop loss. So have my kids. I mean, that is amazing. Thanks for your TA. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you. 2026 BTC. I was asleep and I didn't take that long. But anyway, thank you. You are always amazing. Thank you, Ahmed. I shorted yesterday at 78.15. Let me see where that was. 78.15. Yeah. Hopefully with a reason though. Yeah. Do you think I have to let it run? I mean, where was your stop loss? That's why, like, it's a bit confusing. I took a short this morning at 79K. I'll probably close 50%. That is smart. Ahmed, hold on. So a lot of you guys were trading by yourself. That's amazing, to be honest. We got Dennis saying, Ahmed, I took a short yesterday from the fake out of the daily high. I'm still holding it till now. Is this trade still valid? I mean, you took it, so like it is no longer valid by that sense. But if you mean like, does it make sense to still hold it? Then yes, but I will maybe move the stop loss to something. I mean, close 50%. Sorry guys for using the boring answer. Close 50% and then move your stop loss. If your entry is like above 78.7, put it like above here. I mean, close to your entry, but that is maybe the game plan here. Yeah, so yeah, you can keep it open because it is like it is in profit. So like I would never tell you to close a profitable trade, but at least move your stop loss to entry to stop second guessing yourself. From Russia with love. Ahmed, you are awesome. Huge positive job every day. Big respect to you, bro. Thank you, VTX or VTEX. You're an amazing brother. Thank you for showing up and for your nice comment. I mean, your comments do make me feel happy, to be honest. So thank you guys for making my day. Walaikum salam, Khan. Yep, thank you guys. TD4 again, smash the like button. Thank you, brother. Do you think we are dropping to 74K? I don't like to think. I have no idea. Nobody knows, but it is likely, yeah? So once the liquidity got swept, above the dailies, you could wait for the reaction and short. Yes, I think what you mean. He's referring to this one. Yeah, it is a possible trade. Yeah, but now looking at the anchored view up from 80K, I would love for this also to be hit. Yeah, so I mean, I'm asking too much of Bitcoin, but this would be a much lower or worse trade than doing this, if you know what I mean. So wait and see, guys. I'm going to be with you at least for the next hour or so. So we got time in our hand, I guess. Give me a second here. All right. So What's your take on USDT dominance? Irrelevant? To me, yes. It is something to look at, but not something to analyze. Or do charting on, if you know what I mean. Sorry, guys. How you doing, Renata? Thank you for showing up. Thank you, Altsman. Appreciate it, Ahmed. I'm one of your students, and that is a blessing and something that I'm totally grateful for. So thank you, brother, and everybody who's literally making my day by writing such an amazing comments. I mean, I'm totally happy to have went live today. So thank you, guys. And you know, missing yesterday and showing up today with that such of love and like amazing comments makes me feel that I have to force myself every single day. So thank you. If I learn to make profits from trading, I will be good at it. Hopefully. I'm not sure what you mean. Do you have a video or can you make one about exo chart? That is an important one, but I don't have one yet. Yeah, so for the time being, you just guys have to collect stuff as they come because I started using it in front of you guys. So that is something in my plans, hopefully. I got an idea. If we don't put a stop loss, then we won't get any loss, guys. Stop putting stop loss. Unless you're joking, then that is a very, very dangerous comment to say. Orientum said, I shorted after Sunday's high and I'm thinking of taking 50%. I'm guessing you shorted the fake out of Sunday high. That is fair enough. So please take 50% off. Alright, so hold on a second. What we doing on trading? Hold on. So we got Power said hammer hourly forming. I don't trade patterns, let alone candle patterns. Salam, the FN champ is here, the one and only. I was about to start driving around Dubai looking for you last night. Thank you, brother. Jokes, hope all is well. Absolutely, brother. Thank you for showing up, Annie, for an amazing comment. Sorry for missing yesterday's live, but trust me, I feel totally happy for being back, yeah? So hopefully, guys, you didn't miss me much. I mean, nothing has happened much, to be honest, so it was good to at least pick a good day to, miss a day, yep. Also, we got ETH dropping. ETH still weak. ETH against Bitcoin is still weak. Solana is also obviously still weak. I've been mentioning how like literally every single coin, especially if Bitcoin does go and drop to 67k. So I'm not expecting this. I'm not predicting this, but Bitcoin, I mean, within the realm of possibilities is, and maybe the higher likely one, which is dropping to 67. Like that's something that is more likely while Bitcoin is below 87. So that is an fact. Yeah, it's not me sharing my opinion. I'm just saying that for now, Bitcoin is still more likely. I'd say, let me move. I mean, these percentages, I'm just making them up to maybe get the idea across. They're not literal percentages. But I'd say that there is a chance, I'd say maybe 50% chance, I'm just making up numbers here, to take out the low of Monday, plus obviously the low of April of 2025. Plus, I'd say that maybe we got like 33% or higher, maybe 40%. Let me do 40. Yeah, I'm just making up numbers here. 40% we go to 67. Those are both true while Bitcoin is below 88. So we can see a case where we start pumping and those still be true unless Bitcoin reclaims 88. And that is the beauty of not trying to trade based on those numbers. So, I mean, forget about Ahmed telling you there's a chance we go to 67. That is not a tradable statement. Let's make it clear. I'm not telling you to short. I'm not telling you to sell your spot investments. I'm merely just saying that at least trade whatever kind of trades and investments you're going to be taking. Take them with this kind of information at the back of your mind. So let them influence your next trade, not the current existent one. So I'm not saying to sell and short randomly, but try to look for shorts as scalps and try to maybe avoid big longs. Yeah, I mean the way I do it is like I'd rather. Forget about the little longs we spoke about, like the little ones we spoke about. But on the higher time frame, I'd rather Bitcoin either drops or becomes super bullish to a point where I miss the 20% of a pump and then I jump and ride the rest. So that is fine. If Bitcoin just all of a sudden bottoms out here without me getting along, yeah, and then it reclaims 88, I'll be looking to long somewhere like here and hopefully catch the rest. So I'm totally fine with missing out on the first half or the first quarter of the pump to all-time high if this was literally the bottom. I would be surprised, but if it is, then obviously you have to trade as if everything is possible. Once you actually just trade with this in mind. You won't be beholden to whatever TA you're doing. Most of you guys trade in a way that literally makes it seem as if you have to pick one scenario, which you don't. As a trader, guys, just use TA to trade, to make money, not to predict. Yeah, it's not about like reaching a certain level where you start expecting and predicting stuff. Like the best traders in the world do not use TA, and it's not possible. It's fake. Do not use TA. They do not go on TradingView to predict where Bitcoin will be going, or when will be the bottom or the bull market or whatever. Not me also, but I mean even ones that are better than me, they only use TA to look for setups. Yeah. I mean, I've made it quite clear, but just to reiterate again, because I know some of you guys are still trying to TA or do technical analysis, thinking that they will be hopefully catching a bottom. Like some of you guys tell me, I'm not specifically, but let me share my experience of the comments. Someone say, oh, based on my TA, we can be bottoming out at 67, for example. That is totally incorrect and also quite misleading and possibly even harmful to your own self and to your own money. Why? Because you think that just because you saw or you have an idea of where an amazing support would be at, you see it as the potential bottom, and that would literally isolate your mind and your trading routine from any other possible scenarios. Like notice how every single day I answer and I say that everything is possible. If someone says, do you think Bitcoin can go to 90k? I say yes. Do you think Bitcoin can go to 50? I say, because I have no idea, guys. Yep. Welcome back, champ. We missed you yesterday. Thank you, Crypto Wedge. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for noticing my absence and also for, those amazing comments. Wa alaikum salam, Carlos. It's always great to see you, brother. Thank you, brother. Vazu said, or Vazio, saying, I heard market makers move the price. Where do I apply to be one? Any links? I literally looking on channel. You usually showing up. Can I have your weekly live timetable? It's very basic. It's Champs Crypto. Let alone the Arabic one, but if you're asking about the English one, it's Champs Crypto every day. Only Saturday and Sunday. I don't go live here. I go live on the Moon Show. The Moon Show. Let me do it manually, guys. It's only me, the guy who is barely a content creator. So bear with me. All right. So yeah, this Moonshow channel, I think everybody knows about it. But for those that don't know, whenever I only make videos without live streams, so Saturday and Sunday, the weekend, I actually go live, but on the Moonshow. So realistically and actually and factually, I go live every single day, so 7 times a week. But 5 of those are Champs Crypto or on Champs Crypto. 2 of these are on the Moonshow. And obviously, I make a video every single day. So it's 7 videos on Champs Crypto, 5 live streams from Monday to Friday, and 2 on the Moon Show. You do the counting. They are, above 7 plus 5, that's 12. Or, sorry, that's 14, I guess. Yeah. So, hold on a second. Electro saying, would you generally advise against opening orders too far from the daily max and min? No, to be honest, no. It's not something I look at. So I cannot hate on someone opening such stuff. I've never heard of this or done this. So thank you. Future saying 67 is the target. Stop dreaming. Thank you though. I didn't dream. Yeah. It's ironic, or your name is Future, so I have to maybe not comment that much. Hello, Hamoud. How are you doing, Hamad? We got Renata saying, let's hit 50 likes. Thank you guys for being amazing, by the way. I want to just say it again because I feel totally happy for me to be back, especially because I was a bit lazy and I was busy, plus I was too lazy too. So we got lucky by going live at the NY Open. So hopefully that is a nice way of saying I'm sorry for missing yesterday's live. Yep. Even though it wasn't up to me, I guess. JM saying it is dropping. That is true. Thank you. Vajo saying, guys, sorry, I just shorted Bitcoin. I put $40. Bitcoin's going down. I'm coming for Sailor next. Let's hunt Sailor's liquidation. Should I hold? I'm positioned at 84. What are you positioned exactly? Are you long or are you short? If short, then hold. If If long, then that is tricky for me to answer because you need a stop loss to not trade as a gambler. If you don't use a stop loss, then you are, my friend, a glorified gambler. Yeah, a masked gamble. Let me see. Yeah, so if you have a long from 84k and you still haven't closed it, or you're asking someone else but you to tell you whether to close or not, then that would tell me that you literally entered with no reason, with no stop loss. Yeah, I can tell you to close it and then Bitcoin would pump and you'll feel bad and maybe hate me. So that's why I avoid answering those questions. But I can tell you that you entered with a big mistake, to be honest. And before I forget, guys, just before, because I maybe made a poor job of mentioning it, for those who want to jump in and actually get into the trading competition, it had begun yesterday, but the format is amazing in a way that it literally just resets every 24 hours. So even though it may seem as if 23 hours had went or elapsed, we still got 6 more days. So it's not a full $4,200 actual USDT at the end of the competition, but daily prize pools, yeah, or prizes, I guess. So like every single day, $600 USDT will be given away to those who are top or ranked top 5, as you can see. So if you want to actually participate, I mean, most of you guys already have a Weeks account, but just a quick reminder that even if you have a Weeks account, you will still need to go to the second link or the link pinned in the comment section. Both are the same one, which is the second point here, which is just clicking on this and then making sure that you are registered. So see how, I mean, I've been saying this every single month, but I have to say it again for those who are new here or maybe need a reminder. Yeah, so if you want to participate in the trading competition and you don't have a Weeks account, go into step 1 and sign up and make an account. Yeah, if you are among the 90% of my viewers who already have a Weeks account, as we've been doing for the past months, then just click on the second link. That will take you to the Weeks competition link. And then with you being signed in, like you have to be signed in with your account, with you being signed in with on the account, go lower and make sure to press this register button. Once you click on it, like it's only one click, you're done. Like you're good, you're registered, and you need just to trade, and hopefully that's it. Yeah, so it's only a long process. If you don't have an account, you'll have to make one, but if you have an account, just one click is all you need to be a participant in the next up and coming hold on, next up and coming, not up and coming, but literal current trading competition. Brother, Bitcoin is moving. I can see. Don't worry, guys. I mean, even when I'm talking, I have a second monitor, so you're good. Do you have an idea to long ETH? To be honest, not yet. If it fills the CME, I'ma close. It's possible to fill CME anytime soon before a dump. Everything is possible, but I'm against the whole idea of you entering and being stuck in a long with no reason to enter and no stop loss that you had entered with. My friend, you are a gambler, a glorified gambler. With all due respect, I'm only saying it out of love and out of fear of you losing and maybe burning out the rest of your cash. Yeah. So I'm not even going to entertain the possibility of Bitcoin going to 84k, because a mistake is a mistake no matter what the outcome is. You could have entered an amazing long at 84 by you being a gambler, and then Bitcoin could have pumped. So you would have felt nice about yourself, but it would have still been a big mistake. Yeah. So stop judging your mistakes or your trades based on the outcome. It's not a mistake because you lost. It's a mistake because you had entered with no reason and with no invalidation point. Thank you, Wayne, for posting the link. All right, so Wayne just posted the link to the competition. Just click on it and press one button to be registered. Thank you, Legend, for helping me out. JM said, I made a scalp short above 79k, thinking of selling at 77 psychological support. Any thoughts? You're a legend. You're good. I mean, it has already probably hit, so maybe just take it or take profits as if it was hit now. You're good. Yeah. So I mean, I'm totally loving the fact that most of you guys are grasping how to do it. Like psychological 77k. Whenever I get such comment, you're smart. Yeah. So I have to give you give you kudos here. Vaz said NY is butchering the chart right now. I mean, that is where the fun actually starts, to be honest. Joined a bit late. Is our review previous day low to be taken out? Yes, it was or has been taken out officially. The low was at here, and we're even like hunting more lows. Yeah, so let's wait and see. Maybe we can catch along together, even a little one. I'm not sure. By the way, I also got obviously EXO. I mean, hold on a second. It still needs more refreshing, I guess. Yeah, so we got EXO in front of me for me to actually look at the order flow and stuff. It is not the most bullish thing, to be honest, yet. So I'd want to wait and see, hit the previous day open, see more shorts piling in. If this happens, then maybe catch along. If this doesn't happen, then understand that we can easily go back below to 75.5. So it is not a case of forcing a trade, but primarily avoiding a bad trade plus avoiding a potential drop. So that is my goal here. Yeah, my goal is either to tell you of a potential long, or take with you a potential long, or tell you to avoid taking a risky one. Yeah. Previous day low is actually 74.6. Previous day low. Yeah, I only said Sunday's low. Current days low. Thank you, chap. Bro, you've leveled up my trading in the single month I've been subbed. I mean, thank you, brother, for literally making my day. I mean, my day has been made multiple times today. So thank you, guys. Thank you, JM. I mean, I'm happy for such comment, to be honest, because like you taking a trade that is successful, not alone successful, but also like would the one would had which had reasons, plus even understanding the 77k psychological importance makes you a legend, to be honest. So I mean, it makes me happy. Is Exo chart in TradingView premium? No. It's a program by itself. So it's a program that you have to download by itself. Yeah, totally different, unrelated to TradingView. How can I join your competition? Because I already have a week's account. So if your week's account was signed under me, then you only have to go to step 2. You go, I mean, with you being signed in, you press on this button. Yeah. If your week's account wasn't made under me, then I think it's much easier for you to make a new one. So go to step 1, sign up, and then move your funds. Obviously, weeks, the beauty of weeks is that you can move your funds, no KYC, make new account. You don't need your previous one. There is a way of actually asking weeks to move you to become to become affiliated under me, but I found out that to be honest, it's a tedious process. So it will be much quicker for you to make a new account, move your funds, and that's it. Yeah. Hold on a second. Where have you been, made? Have you been? I was left in a dark abyss without you, Ahmed. Thank you, Yus, for being amazing. Sorry for missing yesterday's live. Yeah, I mean, thank you guys for caring that much about my presence. So thank you guys. It makes me happy, to be honest. It's obviously a duty and something that is like important to me, but also something that makes me totally grateful for, I mean, building such amazing community. Yeah. All right, we are getting a fake out. We took out, I mean, technically, yes, we took out 77k. So it would make sense if we start, like, if we missed the bottom, but I didn't participate. Yeah, I was wanting for the daily to be hit. So let me see the exo chart reaction here. Mac OS. All right, so that is it. Yeah, hit daily low, daily previous day open. I wouldn't want to do it, to be honest. I mean, not the best. Yeah, still looks poor to me. Even though we can go, I'd much prefer, like, say for example, this ends up being the low, like current a bit of a local low, and we start pumping from here. I'll be open for Bitcoin to actually then offer me a short. So we can stay waiting and patient for, if this happens, miss out on the long and wait for a short. I'm okay with that. I wouldn't want to long without the daily that I had already built my setup upon or on. Yeah, so I'd want to wait for this, whether we get it or we don't. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, that is me being patient and not taking trades just because I feel left out. We did it. We hit 50 likes. Thank you all. Thank you, Nata, for being amazing. Thank you for shooting and also like always paying attention to this amazing goal. Thank you guys also for helping me and Renata out for getting such amazing videos. Sorry, not videos. Like objectives. YOLO said, maybe make a video about the week's competition as a coverage to anyone who's asking every stream, or maybe have it in the description to the one who wants to know. make a video about the weeks. Yeah, maybe yes. I do poorly with like promoting stuff. I'd hate to make a video fully talking about the competition. We really got most of the champs watching me today, so I just literally mentioned it now. So for those who want to participate in the trading competition, most of you guys would have heard about it, whether for me literally speaking about it now, or actually obviously because I had posted about it yesterday. So it was posted here, linked here on the Telegram plus now. But thank you though for caring enough. Hopefully I'll get to maybe give it a sneak peek mention on today's video or tomorrow's videos. I hope. Yep. Give me a second here. I do my best, Ahmed, right now, even if I'm driving. Thank you, Renata, for being an amazing supporter. Please be safe and focus on driving. Yes, just hit stop loss, but I took profit earlier. I moved my stop loss to break even. That is good. I mean, I forgot the... I'm not sure what you're talking about, but thank you though. We got Ziyad, but thank you guys for being amazing though, yeah? So we can wait. I mean, we can be together for an extra 30 minutes, an hour, and wait together, catch a long, catch a short, do nothing even. Yeah. I mean, we also have to appreciate doing nothing sometimes, because in those like little scalpy scenarios, I'd much rather miss out on a trade than take one, like a random one, to please the viewers. I always strive to only take trades that would have taken myself even without being live with you or in front of you. 74.3 looks possible. Everything looks possible. Yeah. You have to understand this. Will you consider long if we go back to 78k this hour? 78k? No. I only think about longs if we drop. Like, for those that don't know me yet, I look for shorts on rises and longs on drops. Yeah. So the correct question to ask me is that will you be looking to potentially long a fake out of the current low plus something like that? Then my answer would be yes. Yeah. So I look for longs if we do this, not longs if we like do this, for example. Yeah, I wouldn't be long in like a breakout of 78k. Yeah, I'd much rather wait and wait and wait. Maybe you can catch a short here. Yeah. So I don't understand that it's a bit advanced. Maybe most of you guys are most of you guys do it this way, like you do trend lines and you, oh my god, it's broken down, let's short. God, I don't trade patterns. I'm not going to be telling you to short once it's dropping or long once it's pumping. I either have it my way or I guess the highway, if that's even a relevant saying to say. Yeah. Also, let me check what ETH has been doing on the local time frame. The reason why I'm not totally mentioning ETH is because I'm bearish on ETH actually. Maybe even look to short it. That would be a nice short, by the way, like because it's a weak asset. If we go to 2480 plus like 2500, like in this zone, I would love for a fake out of 2500 plus the high of Sunday, catch an amazing short, and then like totally wreck ETH to sub 1800 levels. Yeah, this is not me expecting this. This is a plan. Like if Bitcoin gets or if Bitcoin drags ETH higher, maybe we can look for something of a drop. So like 10% of ETH of any ETH maybe would be translated in like Bitcoin move in here. So if Bitcoin actually if Bitcoin does this, like for example, like take all of these highs, anchored view up, fake out of this could look like something similar to ETH doing this. Yeah, so I'll only be looking to do this on ETH if Bitcoin looks nice to short. So that's me just thinking about like planning ahead of time. Yep. Also give me a second here. My nose is super itchy, so all right. Thank you, guys. Doing nothing is what I'm good at. That is fine, to be honest. Will you consider? I've read this. My NGJ said, "What will be the bottom of Bitcoin? Do you have an idea?" Nobody knows. The bottom of Bitcoin will be the bottom of it. Fair enough. So ETH is more bearish than Bitcoin. Yes, absolutely. Catastrophically more bearish. If I not to spread FUD, guys, I try to make it very clear that I'm only talking about such stuff to maybe let you avoid thinking that it is currently smart to invest into ETH or long ETH or every single altcoin for that matter. Like whenever I talk about the weakness and the potential drop or continuation of a drop, it has already dropped, of ETH, especially with me also hinting at or even literally mentioning the weakness of ETH against Bitcoin. So this plus that, so ETH against Bitcoin and ETH being weak plus Bitcoin still being bearish, this is the total recipe for a drop on every single coin. You name the coin, I will tell you the drop would happen. So I'm not saying that it is a drop that I'm predicting. I'm merely just saying, and I've been saying this for a while by the way, to avoid randomly longing ETH. Like I flipped super bearish on ETH, and I told you guys, once it loses 2900, be prepared for a loss and a drop. I saw the hit of 2500, I saw no reaction, so I said lower. Lower did come. We're already 20% from that point. But what if Bitcoin gets actually a revisit of 74, let alone, which is very very likely, a drop to 67. If this happens, ETH can easily, don't ever rule out a certain number or a certain value, can easily drop an extra 30 to even 40%. I'm not spreading FUD here. Please, if you hold an investment bag of ETH, it would be foolish of you to sell now at a loss, but at least avoid longing. Yeah, sorry guys for ranting, because Bitcoin is actually getting a drop again, so it would be lovely to look at. Yeah. So that is the plan. Like, guys, you can, I wouldn't recommend selling investments because I'm against this. Like, I'm against investing into altcoins. But if you had already invested, it would be bad of you to sell now. So keep them and put a zero mark on your coins and forget about them. Yeah. If you haven't invested yet, or you already invested, don't let a mistake be added to your mistake. So your mistake was investing into altcoins for long term. I'm against that. Hopefully a video will be published about it. Yeah. If you had already invested, so that is a mistake. That is fine. You have Dogecoin, you have ETH, you have what else? Solana, whatever, and you're already down 50%. I would tell you to not sell because you already bought. Don't be selling at a loss. Don't be foolish enough. But also, don't long or don't add or don't DCA lower, because lower can get on lowering, to be honest. Like, if Bitcoin dropped to 67, you will see your little tiny Solanas going back to $50-$60. ETH can easily drop to $1,000 or even $100. If MicroStrategy liquidates, or I don't care about that stuff, but if Bitcoin drops, your coins will be crushed. So rather than selling, please don't be selling because you already invested. So do it smartly and stop investing whatever is like in the future. Forget about the already invested amount. Yeah. If you're willing to add, I will tell you maybe not. And there will be a video hopefully talking about why I hate investing into altcoins. So hopefully you use whatever you lost as something to learn from, but don't be selling, because I'm afraid to tell you to sell now, and then what if it does this, for example? Like, why would you sell now? I mean, most likely you're down already 50% plus, so don't be selling, please. All right, let's wait and see. I still want the daily to be taken out. Still nothing is too bullish, to be honest. I just want to wait and see. Hold on a second. So ETH is more bearish, yes. Ahmed, what is the CVD on the chart? CVD is the cumulative volume delta. So it's basically just longs minus shorts. So if the line is up, more buying. Line is down, more selling. So it's a formula, a regular formula, not an indicator. It is technically because it indicates a certain thing. So it's grammatically an indicator, but it's not a magical indicator. It just tells you if there's more buying or selling. That's it. Yeah, that's why order flow and using EXO, it's actual real-time data. It's not the RSI. If you look up the RSI formula, it's just a static fake number formula that is extracted from TradingView, which is static numbers. EXO's CVD is literally buyers and sellers from actual data. So it's not an indicator, yeah, or a beginner indicator, yeah. I mean, I'm still adamant about waiting for the daily to be hit. Yeah, I don't want to enter now. It doesn't look nice to me. to be honest. I bought ETH at 2900. Should I sell and buy when it drops? I would be against that. Yeah. Obviously, if I tell someone that Bitcoin is bearish, but I also tell them to not sell whatever they have bought from higher, they would hate me if Bitcoin drops. So you can do whatever you want, but disregard whatever I said, because I hate selling at a loss. Because most times, or most of the times that actually we get strong rallies to the upside, is the time where most people start shorting and selling. So if you had already invested, learn from the mistake and keep them on the side, and maybe you'll get enough, you get lucky enough for ETH to recover in the next couple of months or years. Yeah. So I'd hate to tell you to sell now. So I'm not spreading FUD. I'm just saying to maybe hold on buying more. Yeah. If you want to sell, that is fine, but be prepared for this to be the low. Yeah, because I have no idea, guys. I'm only saying that there is weakness that needs a follow through, or a follow through from Bitcoin. If Bitcoin never continues weak or continues on the weakness, then ETH can recover. Please, guys, don't be selling now. Like, oh my, and guys, most that would sell now at a loss, for example, ETH or whatever kind of coin, are those that know, like they know the saying to not sell the bottom and buy the top. But you'll be essentially selling the bottom. Why? Because you don't know where the bottom will be at, but you'll be essentially selling at a loss. So even though I sold ETH at the top, I didn't know that this would be the top. So also here, I cannot tell you to sell and buy lower, because even though theoretically it's a smart, sound idea, you have to set hard rules for yourself to maybe not do the mistake again of investing into altcoin long term, but also not sell at the loss. Mathematically, you can sell now and be lucky to buy again, but a mistake is a mistake regardless of the outcome. I think everybody knows my thesis here. So I don't want to be the kind of person to tell you, oh my god, ETH is breaking down, oh my god, ETH is bearish, sell. No, I'm only speaking for those who are looking to invest. If you're already invested, I would stop you and not allow you, unless you want to yourself to sell now, because it doesn't make sense. Yeah. I know it feels bad for your bags to go and get like brutally cut in half, maybe, or even higher or lower, but it is a mistake that was already done. Like, you made the mistake not because it dropped, but because you held long term. And I know most of you guys love altcoin investing. Hopefully there will be a video about it and how much I hate it, but I think most of you guys know that I hate long-term investing into alts because they have not proven themselves. Nobody can debate me, and I'm willing even to debate a person. Nobody can debate me about buying ETH and accumulating Solana, accumulating Cardano. Every single altcoin, and I mean everyone except Bitcoin, has proven themselves to be only a trade or a tradable coin, or a short-term investment of a maximum of 3 to 4 months. Like, go and study and look back historically at every single chart. Obviously there are outliers. Obviously some people have made 100x, 200x, but realistically every single coin is bad as an investment of like multiple year horizon. Yeah, I'm willing to debate everyone, and you cannot I mean, some coins are outliers, like BNB maybe, but look at this, like every single coin. Cardano, dead. I mean, sorry guys for mentioning this every single day, but I have to mention it. Solana, dead. What else? Let me see. Hopefully YouTube doesn't monetize this. I don't have monetization on, so it's fine. Yeah, so for using a word, dead. Dogecoin, oh my god, dead. What else? Let me look for XRP, because I was saying the XRP will drop. Look at this. Guys, if you guys remember, I don't want to like act as if I knew, but guys, for those that were with me, one of the live streams last week, literally when XRP was here, I told you guys that maybe if you want to do it for fun, put $10 short and move your do a trade here, and I'm going to be not betting, but like expecting the XRP will eventually go to here. Like, I'm willing to even look for it, guys. If you remember, please do tell me, because it was one of the previous live streams. So hold on, I'm going to be looking for it. It was either Tuesday, Wednesday, or multiple days. It was one of those days. Like, if we go back, I think it was this one when I was ranting about coins. I was talking about XRP, yeah, and I even said, hold on a second. Yeah. Oh, yeah. As you can see, guys, that was a live stream 5 days ago on the 29th of January. I said, guys, if you want to do a funny short, put $10 as a short on on XRP, and I'm willing to bet that this would drop, and it did actually. I'm still waiting for the wick to be filled. I'm still waiting. By the way, XRP, I'm expecting it to go to $1 again. Yeah. So see how weak everything is. Maybe some of you guys did take it. Let me see if someone actually shorted this, because I was talking about it a week ago. But regardless of it being correct, I'm not talking about it like in terms of, oh, look at me, I knew it. I didn't know, but I know the weakness. I've got, by the way, guys, I've said this, like, but I want to repeat it, that I'm not speaking from a point of view of someone who hates coins, or, I mean, I'm only speaking because I've tried this. I've gotten burnt from this. I've been in crypto since 2016, 2017. So you can imagine how long I've been in the space, and the first half of my time was not trying to trade, but trying to invest. I was looking up, studying white papers, looking for the founders. Even there's a website called Coin Market Cal, or like it shows you the future upgrades and like the future plans for every single coin. I was very interested. I had like lots of coins, T-Fuel, everything. Like you can see T-Fuel, see how back then I was like looking at charts. Hold on a second. See how this is old Ahmed 2021. Looking, hold on. Let's see. So I was in your shoes. I was drawing stuff. So I'm not speaking from from someone who's like a higher authority that was never trading patterns or was never interested in trading or investing into altcoins. But look at this. Yeah. Look at this. So I mean, most coins that I invested in are down 95%. So I'm not speaking because I hate you or I hate your bags or I wish you bad luck. I mean, I wish you the best in terms of your investments. But trust me, no, you cannot convince me that any coin is a good investment. Like, you could have bought one and you could have made money because you bought and then sold a couple of days ago or days after or months later. But if you had held, like literally, you can do the math on it and maybe check one by one. Every single pump did not last for a maximum of maybe 4 months, 6 months. So you cannot tell me that you can accumulate and invest. If I ask someone who's like 25 years old, what do you have as an investment? He tells me, I don't have stocks, I don't have real estate, but I have H-bar and T-Fuel and XRP. I'm willing to debate everyone about it, by the way, guys. Yeah. So everything. Litecoin is down. Look at this. Yeah. Every single thing. So I'm not saying for you to sell, but maybe look at trading and short-term investing into those coins. So for example, I bought Ethereum when it was here. Yeah, because Bitcoin started pumping and I started buying, but I sold here. Not because I knew, I mean, guys, if you guys remember, like, go back to Twitter and YouTube crypto content at around the top on mid-August to end August or end of August, you can literally see everybody talking about how ETH can go to $20,000 or $10,000 or $50,000. Guys, just sell at whatever money you made and then leave. Stop with this without stupid, idea. With all the respect to your own selves, yeah, but idea of like buying and investing, yeah. Ethereum is a discount. It can literally get discounted even more. Use them as a smart way of trading and making money. That's it. Like, once you understand this, once you detach yourself from your little bag, yeah, most of you guys are already down a lot, yeah, you will make money. You'll be making money. And I've been in your shoes. I wish I showed you guys. I'm not speaking out of hate or hatred. I was the one buying, and I literally was in front of my screen when Cardano hit $3. I didn't sell. What else? Yeah, T-Fuel. I said T-Fuel. VRA. It even got delisted, I guess. Hold on, let me look for it. I mean, it got delisted from everywhere, it seems like. Yeah, VRA. Veracity, I literally put a lot of money, especially when I was younger, so that meant a lot to me. Yeah, 2021 and back then. Like, look at this. Look at this. That's my investment, by the way. I think my average price entry was like here, but I even bought higher. But I mean, let's see this. Almost 99% from my average entry. I mean, if you want to take it from the top, it is literally, let's see, 99 point, almost 9. It's like a detail cleaning percentage of as you can see here, like all of them. I'm not speaking of hatred. I'm just saying that you cannot convince me that holding Chainlink is smart. Like, look at this. you can do the counting, by the way, guys. I'm not hating. Like this continued for a year. That is fair enough. That is good. But I mean, then that is maybe half a year. That is, I mean, yeah, less than a third of a year. That is also half a year, I guess. So like you cannot hold for more than 6 months. It has been proven by me losing a lot. So I'm not speaking. I'm not all of a sudden a random trader that only makes money and doesn't care about any coins. No, I've been there. And that's why I'm ranting on, because I want you guys to understand that I'm not making you feel bad about you losing money. I'm just sharing my experience to hopefully make you feel good actually about like being wrong, selling or buying and investing into little altcoins, and hopefully learning from it. Yeah, you have to learn from this. Yeah. Hold on, let me read the comments, guys, and see what you guys think about my rant. Give me, guys, your thoughts about whatever I said. Do you feel that as if I'm attacking you for those who have lost? Uh, how much is daily we're waiting for? I mean, it already has faken out, but I don't care about it. Yeah, the daily is 76,869. Man, I can't believe how you got it right for the drop, then went up. I tried to understand with order flow how you find these numbers, but I couldn't understand. Yeah, so not to act smart or something, it wasn't smart, it was experience, to be honest. Like for example, when on Sunday when I had made the video, just to be truthful, to be honest, when I had made a video like 2 days ago, in it I said that I'm expecting almost 70-80% drop or move lower. I just understand from experience the likelihood of being bearish, the look of the low, the timing of the low, seeing me open. So it was statistics, to be honest, and experience. Yeah, so no order flow could have helped, to be honest. Yeah, so that's why I try to not be or let you guys by yourselves. I try to be not a backbone, but someone that would be support and would be there for you. Not only take trades together, but hopefully to also guide you towards your own exploration of becoming a trader, I guess, if you aren't already. I bought Dogecoin at 14 cents. What can I do now? All right, so 14 cents is like yeah, so guys, if you're going to be asking me about an investment that is down now, I would never ever allow myself, no matter how, or I mean how bad I feel about investing into altcoins, I will never allow myself to tell my viewers, my champs, to sell at a loss. I have my rules that I have to respect. So it's a decision that you have to do by yourself. Yeah. Good day, Ahmed. Hope you're doing well. Just saying hi. Thank you, brother. Thank you, thank you. If your altcoins aren't on the top 10, 20, they probably don't bounce back next week. No. Even the top 10, even the top 20, they're not going to be bouncing back, because this is from my experience. Trust me. I'm not hating on it. But even if you think you're smart by buying, let me see what... I haven't entered CoinMarketCap for ages, but I remember loving this website back in 2017. But look at this, like even your coin, what's your coin? Name a coin. All right, Dogecoin, probably not. No all-time high for Dogecoin. No all-time high. I would be totally and majorly wrong, but I'm using history and I'm using risk adjusted returns in my favor, or potential risk adjusted returns. Yeah, I don't want to gamble. So I've already seen that these coins are not proven enough. Bitcoin is only maybe the proven one, and could make me hate it if it doesn't continue on its trajectory. Yeah, other than that, all of them are bad, all of them, and I'm willing to bet, yes, even if you feel smart about accumulating your little tiny altcoin, I would tell you to wait for strength in Bitcoin, hold for a couple of months, and then sell a run. The reason why most of you guys end up holding the bag is not because you made a mistake, you did, but it's primarily because you were waiting for more than probable outcomes. So like most of you guys will not be okay with selling at 30% when 50%. Like most of you guys probably had at one point 2x, which is like astronomical. Whenever you compare it to like the stock market, you had 2x, 100%. 2x your capital in regards to investing, but then you rode it all the way back to even a loss. So the point here is that you had a bad, not a bad, but your targets weren't realistic. So like your targets weren't smart enough. Yep. Normally we pump to the 50 weekly. I don't care about that. I've been buying Bitcoin at dip, then it dipped again. I bought more, it dipped again. I bought some. Can we stop dipping now? If and by the way, the whole point of why I tell you guys that maybe don't keep buying the dips. Like forget about every altcoin. I'm only talking about Bitcoin because I'm treating it as an actual investment, viable investment. So in regards to Bitcoin, don't focus on the price as much as the period, because I mean I'm the kind of person who's like too realistic to say, like, I mean looking at the chart, I'm only considering the bull run to be, I don't use the bull run, but the good time to have started at the bottom of 2016. Like guys, no, nothing was bear, don't be calling this bear market or whatever that is, or even this one. So realistically, we haven't seen a bear market, a true one, ever since we got a drop from like here. So like realistically, for me to tell you to start accumulating, I would tell you to wait for a boring zone. Like that is where crypto dies, interest dies, viewers on YouTube and Twitter dies. That is the real amount. It's not now, because now we are at a drop. Most of you guys are actually interested in buying and trading and whatever. But the real time where like most, or the where you're going to be tested in reality, it is actually when it gets boring. Like I mean, I take you back to not like that, not that back ago, but even on December when we had gotten like a boring consolidation, like mostly December, add to it even November, we had seen 2 months of like loss of interest in the market. All of a sudden it is back now because we dropped. So it's not mainly about the drop itself, but primarily, to me at least from my experience, of the consolidation that happens after the drop. So think about it this way: what if Bitcoin actually goes back to 67, all fun and game, but then like literally gets stuck in between 60 and 75 for 2 years? That is the actual time where most of you guys would leave. Yeah. So don't be thinking about like buying the dip, but rather buy the boring consolidation of whenever everyone questions a certain move. Now, will this be a certain thing? Obviously not. Maybe Bitcoin can still pump a rally. I don't care, guys. Stop predicting stuff. But I'm just saying that be ready for this to be where you're going to be tested at and buying at, not exactly at the dip. Yeah, I would much rather wait for Bitcoin to fixate and consolidate rather than keep on like buying at 84, 83, 81. It's not, you're not trying to bottom to call the bottom, but rather buy and DCA and see where the interest gets lost, volume gets stable and low. Yeah, or low first and then stable, and then maybe test yourself. If you will get certain that we are in a bear market, will you sell your alts? Nobody will ever. I mean, that is an assumption. So yes, that is an assumption. If someone comes to me from the future and tells me that there will be a bear market, with whatever that means, yeah, and a next drop will come, obviously I would sell. But nobody will ever come to me from the future, so that nobody knows, so that I will never ever sell my losing alts. Yeah. Can you take a look at hype? No, because everything will drop with Bitcoin and pump with Bitcoin. Action Tourists said, unless the pump to 97k was this pump to the, I don't care about that. All coins follow Bitcoin, and one day most of them will be scammed. Like, true. What is a good P&L to aim for monthly? I mean, in regards to trading, pure trading, I mean, 0% for your first couple of months is an achievement. So not losing or winning, but maybe then you will be shooting for 4 to 10% per month return on your total capital. Yeah, not only like the money you're trading with, but if you have like on your futures account $10,000, you should be shooting for 4 to 10% monthly. Yeah, once you like get the hang of things. Get profitable consistently, then speak about what's good. Yeah, that is fair enough. Or avoid losing consistently and then maybe see what's good. So long story short, Ahmed hates altcoins. Yeah, that is true. I think he's indifferent. It's not about liking or hating. It's something about the history of the stuff in the market. I don't hate altcoins. I hate them as investments. So if you are okay with being smart about it, wait for Bitcoin to start skyrocketing, and then every time everyone gets back to the train of liking crypto, then you look for a good coin to buy for weeks or a month or two at a max, and you sell at a 30 50%. I would be totally proud of you. But I hate you holding it and thinking that this is a bag that will hopefully get passed down to your children. Yeah. So that is what I'm mad at. Short squeeze now. I mean, unless you're on the 1 minute time frame, then I wouldn't be calling this a short squeeze. Also, guys, why is, hold on a second, there are many comments that I'm missing. Why is sanitizer tasting bad? Uh, Hold on. So Bitcoin bounced, guys. Don't be over analyzing every single move. Like I fear that most of you guys are just analyzing everything. Like on the 5 minute time frame, short squeeze, bounce, whatever. No, I haven't taken a trade now. I'm just enjoying ranting. Yeah, and not a final reminder, but a third reminder, I guess, that if you want to actually participate in the trading competition, then you would have to go in the description. We got two links here. One is for signing up. So obviously, if you don't have an account yet with me on Weeks, you would have to go and sign up on the first link. I have to say it and be honest, and maybe no, that's it. Yeah, but I have to be truthful by saying that this is obviously an affiliate link. So obviously, yes, if you click on this link, that would take you to the sign up page with Champs Crypto branded sign up page. Once you're done with making an account, or if you already have an account, then just skip to step 2, which just requires you pressing one button. You click on the competition link, and then you go here, and then you press on register now. One click is done. All you need to do, obviously, with you being signed in with your account. So once you make an account, or if you have one, sign in it on the website or whatever, and then press this button. Once you press register now, I don't want to press it, but once you press, it will turn, the color would stay, but it would say registered instead of register now. You click on it once, and then you will count as the 8th participant, or however participants would be once you click, or whenever you click on it. Yep, so give me a second here. How do you, oh sorry, I think there are ones above. So in my opinion, the best way to play alts is to get in early, sell fast. Alts don't last cycles, so you gotta get into the newer ones. Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Or even you can buy older ones, but don't be holding them and looking at historic all-time highs. Like most of you guys make a mistake by entering, for example, Cardano, when it had like started pumping with Bitcoin, or even like Link, for example. Like Link enjoyed a nice like good bull market, whatever that is, from like April to August, like with the bottom out of ETH and Bitcoin and the top out of ETH. Yeah, so that's where like most coins were like enjoying their amazing move. Yeah, it literally gave us almost a 3x. Yeah, but where most went wrong is actually like holding Link and seeing the bump and then targeting previous all-time highs that would literally be feasibly close or borderline to be impossible. So like that is why most end up like losing and holding all the way lower, because everybody is not fine or is not okay with literally getting a 2x or 3x on their money, and you're waiting for Link to go back to 50 and then say, oh my god, I think that Link can go to 100 and 200. Guys, stop comparing previous tops. You can get into coins once everything like cools down and gets and crypto starts becoming trendy again, but with the mindset of actually knowing that this is not a thing to invest in for a long time, for the long run. Hello from Peru. Thank you, Ernesto. So alts are still valid investments, but only for short term, like a month. Yeah, I would even go and call it a trade, not to have them confused. So like if you're holding for less than 6 months, just call it a trade, a long-term trade, a swing trade. Yeah, even if it is a spot buying, it can still be technically categorized as a trade. How do you use EXO for taking a long? What should we look onto? It is very, very maybe in-depth question, so I'd much rather just use it in front of you guys, and hopefully you'll be catching all of those stuff. So sorry for not being able to answer such complex question in less than an hour or two. Like I need that much, to be honest. Bitcoin Henry said, I DCA into altcoins since Bitcoin was 16k and I did pretty well. Also did good on memes. Yeah, that is C. So I mean, there's outliers, and obviously you buying at 16k would mean that you made money on every single coin, but holding for a couple of years would be bad, especially for someone who literally bottomed the, or I mean, bought the bottom. Manuel said, you're not attacking, you're just saying the truth, and the truth is always painful. I've been in some positions with altcoins. Thank you, Manuel, for understanding that. Still in my shorts. Amazing, Ernesto. Pau said, what are you doing with money during bear market? Will you still trade here? Absolutely, and that's the beauty of being a trader. Like, I make most of my money by being a trader, so I wouldn't, or I couldn't, or I mean, I couldn't care less about entering a bear market. Whatever that means. I mean, as long as Bitcoin is online, I can open weeks and take a long and a short. I'm going to be making a living. So that's the beauty of being a trader. And I mean, I invest into other stuff that are actual investments, not crypto, but I can maybe look into adding more into Bitcoin if it goes to 40, 50k. But primarily I focus on this, like I focus on champs crypto. Like, don't let the I've been saying this a lot, don't let the crypto part of my name fool you. I only trade, primarily trade. Yeah. So that is a very, very important point to understand, not to get you guys confused. Yeah. I had a lot of altcoins, all losing, same. I'm a Bitcoin maxi though, because I could have just bought Bitcoin. Exactly. See? So thank you. If you didn't buy the top on alts and got in low at decent price, I agree with Ahmed. Not to sell, but top 10, 20 have a better chance, maybe a better chance of recovering some, I'd say. Yeah. Views in Fartcoin. I mean the name. The answer is in the name, I guess. Missed the scalp at 77k. That is fair enough. You don't have to feel bad. It is literally just going back again. So that's why you have to be adamant and maybe like stubborn enough to only take trades you want. Yeah. Don't let the market like shake you. Hold on a second. This was new rant. Thank you. Learning something. I like when the comments load up and you get to one word reply. I try my best. I try my best to like mix up the answers here. K said you are one of the best young traders I've seen. Yeah, amazing, brother. Thank you for being amazing. Yeah. Thank you for nice comment. So Ahmed, are you leaning that 74k won't hold? No, I didn't say that. That is you spreading FUD, spreading rumors. No, I'm not leaning towards it. I'm just saying that as a true statement that can work in parallel with me expecting 74k to potentially offer a long, that while Bitcoin is under 87, 88k, I'm still generally going to be expecting 67 or sub 70k, even if 75 or the fake out of 70, no, sorry, not 75, even if 74 can offer us a swing long. Yeah, so both can be true. Give me a second here, guys. We're back. Sorry, guys. Yeah, thank you, Wayne. By the way, the legend Wayne. You said, Ahmed, what do you think about Fefe moves? He went. I don't know who that is. So with alts, we gotta look at market cap instead of the price because of dilution due to not only that, but also the fact that even if there's no dilution, most of them don't recover. So let's focus on Bitcoin. I've tried to join, but I got an error. You cannot join this event. Stay updated and join other events. So alright, so for K said, can you confirm that you have an account that was made under my affiliate? Yeah, it would be better for you even if you had participated in the previous one, because now I'm noticing that the participants aren't moving. So that's either you not being interested in this, or maybe a literal issue. So please tell me, Kay said, are you for sure certain that you have made an account with me? And maybe you could have even like participated in the previous ones to make it even more clear. DCAing with Bitcoin with 2 leverage? No. From my salary? No, please don't. What would you do? Smart move. No, it's not smart. It's totally stupid. You're not stupid. What you're doing is you're phenomenal, brother. Your dedication and consistency will lay off and build your channel name. And the TA you do is clear and concise. Thank you, Lifton. 2 up. I mean, that is maybe the first time reading a name, reading a comment from you, for you, so or from you. So I'm totally happy to see such comments from you, brother and sister. Uh, Let me read that rest. Ditch them Wincho on the weekend and build your brand. I see you so consistent, and they don't have the same respect for your channel like you have for theirs. I mean, thank you for caring about me. I think the real issue is that untruthful videos on YouTube making newbies think alts are an investment. Thank you. Do you have a mentor when learning how to trade? Unfortunately not. 3 months ago, I started with 10k USD. I've been watching your channel for that time with 2 others, and I'm at 144k now. Amazing. I mean, thank you. To be honest, guys, I don't want to spend the rest of the show thanking you, but I mean that makes my day, because sometimes I question the relevance and the importance of actually just making content for the sake of making content. Yeah, some friends have suggested selling stuff. I'm not totally against it, but I mean, I make more than more. I mean, even my Arabic personality does not like to show off, so I don't like to show numbers and give numbers. But trust me, I'm more than well to live and have the other generations after me live. That's maybe one way of showing off, just to give you answer the truth. But trust me, just seeing the amount of people that literally care about the content that I put out literally makes me happy, because I'm the kind of person that's not totally motivated by money. So that is why I care a lot about the comments, and that's why most times, guys, you find me actually just focusing on it. So thank you, legend. Thank you. You're amazing, and I mean, you've single-handedly maybe made sure that I will be posting more. So thank you, I guess. Yeah, you and others. But I don't want to read names, because if I start reading names, I will forget some, and that would be bad for my end. So thank you, every single one who even gave me a second of their time, at least one day, or one time, I guess. Yeah, I've created, or sorry, there were ones before it. Altsman said, guys, you are 143 watching and only 68 likes. Thank you, brother. I mean, we can push the price, doesn't matter as much. Ahmed, I got the same issue registering the competition chat with the customer service. It takes, yeah, I've created the account like 4 weeks ago with the Affinity, but still not. All right, so, all right, guys, hold on. Let me just literally live. Maybe Wayne can tell us. All right, Wayne, can you maybe test it out and tell me if you're able to register? Yeah, I would love to see or test it out myself. I mean, I can press the button myself. So I'll wait for Wayne. If Wayne is not able, then because I know for sure he has participated previously, I will literally just message the week's team live. All right, so let's wait for it. Alhamdulillah, Ahmed, God bless you, bro. Thank you, Hamad. Honestly, same here. Starting winning more trades since I started watching. Thank you, brothers and sisters too, for grouping up and writing such a nice comments all together. I mean, I try to focus like on thanking too much, because I wanna turn it into just a session of where you guys start like writing nice comments, but it does truly matter to me, to be honest. Ahmed, don't ever question your effort. You're giving us so much. People have a chance to earn a living. We are grateful. Thank you. What do you think about MM's crypto 100 million trade? I have no idea. It says error, right? So thank you, Wayne. I mean, thank you. Also, K said for letting me know. Hold on a second. There's an issue with the competition. Hold on a second. I'm just testing it. I'm texting them live. Nobody can gives them an error. All right. So sorry. I mean, I will force them to compensate us by giving us more time. I'm just tagging everybody who is in this, and that's why it's like, all right. So I'm just tagging the team, I guess. All right, says you cannot join this event. Stay tuned and join. All right, so that's the same thing that has. All right, let me test myself, because yeah, you cannot join. Okay, so even me, I'm getting this. All right, let me Let me just text them the photo for them to see. All right, everyone is getting this message. And compensate. Couple of hours. All right, so we got them. We got them. Give me a second. All right, so let's see what they say. Hopefully they fix it live. They're checking. All right, so let's wait for them to check. And I was confused, to be honest, because usually we have like close to 100 participants. So I mean, that's sad. I will tell them to make it up or make a compensate for whatever is lost in time. It is hard to exactly pinpoint where it wasn't working, but I mean, we can tell that the count wasn't moving for the first couple of hours. So I think 24 hours passed without nobody being able to join. I mean, nobody was saying something until Case had said. So thank you. All right, so we got two on it. Two of the team are on checking the issue. So hopefully we can stay together, fix the issue, catch a short if we continue pumping, and then see what happens next. Yep. So let's see. Let me see what the exo is showing here. If I go to the Mac OS thing, then yeah, I don't want to participate in this move yet. I see it as being too risky, to be honest. So right, let's see who's doing what, and by that I mean let's see if someone is looking for a trade and has or did take a trade. Yeah. And yes, maybe yeah. I'd love to see like how was your experience. I'm not saying oh once you started watching me, but like how did you guys navigate? I'd say okay. Most of you guys would have at least been watching me since the 96k short. So how are you profitable or did you lose money in your trading? I mean, in general, in total, yeah. Within this period of like, let me see how many days. So it would have been 20 days exactly, right? So I'd love if I mean because usually these kind of jobs result in people, especially traders who are trying to become profitable, losing money. So I would love if this 20-day period was profitable at least for like close than or more than half of you guys. Yeah. All right. So we got one participant working. So I'm not sure if someone is testing it out or not sure. Lifting two up. What other channels do you watch? Chart champions. Uh, lifting two up. I'm not sure what that means. I don't watch. I mean other channels to be honest, but thank you, Maggie. Though, let me see if the exit chart is working. Maybe you can check Wayne again. I don't want to check again because, okay, we are getting participants working unless that is a week's team joining in to test it out. So maybe Wayne can check. I'd hate to press the button because that would count me in, and I don't want to ruin it for you guys in the competition. So that is why like I I try to keep it as the last resort of me testing it out myself. So let's see if the charge it's working. I just joined. All right, so well let's double it's working. All right, let's see. I don't wanna. Let's see. Let's ask for a compensation. I'm just I'm fighting for you guys. So hold on a second. Let's tag this person and say Ahmed is an hour before during NY. Yeah, Ahmed is an hour before. Yeah, I mean, I try to. I mean, I mix it up to be honest. I'm whenever I'm lazy or late. And by the way, the reason why is because I I also have Champ Script to Arabic, so I try to do right by both of you guys, I guess, and I go live twice a day or more than twice. It's three, sometimes four, but on those two channels here. So like I literally flip languages and and repeat the same kind of. I mean, luckily because I like talking, I don't repeat. I just genuinely enjoy educating and talking about trading, so I don't see it as me repeating stuff. But that is why maybe I'm a bit more time constrained. That is it. For sure. What I mean is typically I see you in around the NY Open. Yeah, thank you, brother, for keeping track of that. Yeah, that is absolutely lovely. Uh, Hold on a second, guys. Participation. All right, so we're going to be checking when did the competition break exactly, and hopefully feels weird when Ahmed stops talking. Yeah, sorry guys. I'm just I'm texting the weeks team asking them for compensation for how long the competition wasn't working for, because obviously by now we already have lost, or not lost. I mean, most of you guys were able to. I mean, not most. Some of you guys were able to join, but we had an unfair advantage of only like maybe 7 being able to participate, and then the rest weren't able. So we literally had the competition lag and not allow people to join for almost the whole day. Yeah. So that is why I'm telling them that sorry, that's why I'm telling them to maybe compensate us by adding an extra day, and that would mean that we essentially have 8 days, but 1 day we didn't use. So again, guys, just because, sorry, it's my bad for not catching it, but it is Week's fault. So I mean, you can blame me if you want, but now you can literally join the competition. As you guys know, you are at no disadvantage, because now literally after 3 seconds, 2 seconds, now a new day will begin. So you literally have 24 hours to fight for top 5, yeah, and win the whatever amount it is. So $100 first place, and then the rest is like multiple amounts. As you can see, it's total of 600, so 200 plus 100. So first place every single day gets $300 USDT real, and second is like $100 real USDT. So if you want to actually participate every single day, it's a different leaderboard. So as you can see now, if I refresh the page, because a new day has begun, you will be able to see that the leaderboard, or it will be hopefully reset in a couple of seconds. Yeah, so once this is reset, a new competition will start. So don't worry guys, whenever you feel that you missed out, as long as there are 24 hours left on the competition, you can still compete, because obviously it only counts every single day by itself. So for example, now we have started a new day. Maybe someone can win first place and get real $300 USDT. Yeah, real. Maybe tomorrow they won't be able to get, because someone will kick them out. They get second. So it's like every single day the trading volume would reset to 0, and you'll have a fair advantage. So that's why I'm saying that if you haven't made or participated, just all you need is just a click of a button, and then you will be counted, because as you can see now, people are flowing in and coming in. Yeah. So I mean, everybody knows about it, so I don't wanna repeat it again, but just because it wasn't working. So just a quick reminder guys, that if you want to actually get $100 plus 200, so plus also the lucky eight lucky winners every single day, real USDT. Sign up if you don't have an account yet, or I mean, for the 80 to 90% of my viewers who already have made an account under me on Weeks, just immediately go on the second step on the competition link. You click on this link that was faulty, now it's working, and then be sure to have logged in with your account, and you press this button. Once this register now button is pressed, it would say registered and you'll be counted. That's it. And then you go trade yourself, and hopefully you will be participating and competing. No worries. I got unresolved childhood issues. Got my trade in at 10x long at ETH. Sold at amazing. You're smart. I can register now. Okay, thank you, K said. Ahmed, I found a way to order flow indicator in TradingView, but in what should I set the look back number? I'm not sure. Yeah, because I also would question your indicator, because TradingView doesn't have access to such info. Yeah. How long will you be in live for? Probably end it in the next couple of minutes, maybe 15 minutes max, because we already have spent almost 2 hours, and I need to go live again on the other channel. Where should I start taking profits from today's 77k long? Personally, I didn't enter this, so I wouldn't be able to tell you what I will be I would have done in your situation. But I would tell you to now move the stop loss to entry and only take profits if the daily high gets taken out. Yeah. So now move a stop loss to entry, because what if it rolls over back? I'm going to take a trade now in silver. I like to brag, so everyone please stay. Sorry if the question was already asked. No worries, you don't have to be sorry. How long did you invested into trading to become, or yeah, how much? How long? How many years did it take you? I guess that's what you're asking. I think 3 years. Yeah, 3.5, maybe 2.5 to fully become profitable. And so, can ATAS be used as a free? Yes. Did he long? Oh no, oh never mind. No, I didn't. Yep. So. Yeah, by the way, silver had seen a bounce. Also gold. Like, look at this. See how amazing it is to literally, like, you can trade the stuff that I'm talking about, literally can be copied into gold. Hold on a second, guys. But as you can see here, like, look at where gold bounced from. Literally the anchored view up that I had placed. I didn't buy, but I just want to brag about it. It literally bounced almost 12% from the anchored view up. So like, if you were smart enough, you could have bought. All silver is bouncing, by the way. So not to mention. And I also made up a plan, maybe a potential scalp short, not scalp, sorry, a swing short on gold. If it fakes out $5,000 and then loses it, only if this happens. Yeah, I'll probably end up not taking it, but I just want to mention it because I've already looked at it. Yeah, so I might as well just give it to those who want to actually short gold in the meantime, I guess. Yep. What I was saying, yeah, so let me check on the trading competition. Let me refresh and see if those are able to join in. Let me guys know if someone wants to actually try again, because I want to just test out and make sure that the competition is still working. Yeah, because obviously we haven't yet made sure if it is like it's consistently open for participation. So if someone wants to try it out and maybe help me out, even if you don't want to participate, literally just log in with your Weeks account. Obviously most of you guys have made one with me, so just use it to log in. Click on the second step link on the description. Click on this link and then tell me whether you are able to count as the 13th participant. Yeah, because we had an issue, so I'm just double checking to make sure the Weeks team has or did actually fix it. Ahmed, that low at 74.5 looks like a weak low. It's a low during Asia, and I think it to be taken out. Yeah, I did say that. Yep. But I did mention that literally, but maybe you weren't with us, so yeah, that's true. Ahmed, when is part 2 coming of how to trade like you? Technically we have 4 amazing videos that are hopefully and will be hopefully coming out gradually. Maybe I'll post one today, one after today, or tomorrow, and then after tomorrow, and hopefully so on and so forth. I have already have them like uploaded, cut, and ready. all I need to do is that just wait for the nice thumbnail designer to make me some nice looking thumbnails, because the video is raw, taken from the lives, but they are too amazing to not clip and post. So hopefully they would be as amazing or even more amazing. To be honest, the stuff that I will be posting about on I'll be making about are more important, especially to like the niche current like viewers of the lives. Yeah, even more than the one here. So this one is the introductory, nice looking, fancy looking video. But the next up and coming four, especially the three ones, because one of them is like too short, 2 minutes long, but the other one is like 10 minutes, 9, 10, 11 literally minutes. Yeah, those are too important. One talking about a scalping strategy, one about risk management, and the third is why I hate investing into altcoins, which is something I literally said now. So I mean, I guess it's not that important for those who were with me here, but it would still be valid. Yeah, seems like we are in another boring consolidation period since some days back. That is fair enough, to be honest. Thank you, Wayne, what a legend, for posting the video. I mean, you're quicker than even I am, because I haven't thought about it, but thank you though. Or I thought about it after. Yep, give me a second here. Would that gold short be valid on silver as well? To be honest, I don't have much experience at correlating them both together, literally as if I'm trading like me trading silver as trading ETH. So I'll be telling you to be careful with that, but maybe look for some other confluences that would be similar to whatever gold has, as I shown you. So rather than just pressing a short button on silver once you see gold hits its setup, just look for a certain thing on silver that would be similar to gold, just to have an extra confluence. Yeah, so have gold as the additional confluence rather than the main one that would let you short silver. Yeah, because I mean, I don't have much experience to tell you that. Like I don't think treating silver as short in ETH is a smart idea, especially because it's currently like too volatile and too risky, I guess. Yeah, and also maybe for those that weren't watching, I'd be interested to maybe swing short ETH if it does a fake out of this move or this high. To be honest, like that is a high from Sunday. Take the high on Monday. Give us some. That is high. Where's the high on Monday? Yeah, that is high on Monday. That is high of Sunday. That is like the anchored view up. Amazing, to be honest. If we fake out, not reclaim. Nope. I have found some confluence at 95 as they're the view up from the top. I mean, you can go for it. I mean, I trust your TA. So if it makes sense, it makes sense, I guess. And it would be smart to do it in confluence with Bitcoin, yes, but well, not Bitcoin. So gold, not because of gold. Yeah. And maybe you can tell me your experience. Like, do you notice true 100% correlation? How to activate the anchored view up? I know you're no worries, you don't activate it. It is a tool. No worries. Yes, I've been literally asked more than 1,000 times, to be honest, but that is fine. It is on the left side panel. It's the fifth button, fifth option, and then you go to the volume based section, which is also covered by webcam. I make the same joke every single time. And then below my webcam, you'll find the anchored view up. You press it in, you put it randomly, you click on it, you go to the inputs, you put standard deviation 1 multiplier HLC divided by 3. Style is just unchecking everything and leaving just the only thing you can't uncheck. That's it. That is a quick answer. You are still live? Yes. Ahmed, where to T? I don't know. Okay, so I think it is back at being lagging. So guys, can someone, maybe Renata or someone else, tell me if they are able to participate in the trading competition? Sorry for boring you guys and asking you guys to do this, but I just want someone to try it out, because I literally think that it's still again stuck, and that would be very, very shameful and sad, and maybe I'll get mad a bit at the week's team. So let's see if the trading competition button for registering is still working. Now obviously if you don't have an account, you'd need to sign up, but even for those that have an account, just go on step 2, click on this page, and please tell me if the button is clickable and allows you to participate. Vazo said, made profits in Bitcoin, just 30 bucks, but still a win. Yes. I mean, especially if you're trading with lower capital, and $30 is like literally a good portion of like how much you're trading with, then that is amazing, to be honest. So don't focus on the dollar amount, but rather focus on the percentages. Yeah, because obviously if you're trading with $500, you're not going to be expected, and you shouldn't be expecting to double your money or triple your money or 5x your money. That's unrealistic. Yeah, you're more likely to do it or make it in the casino, I guess. All right, so we got Wayne saying trading. Yeah, thank you, Wayne, for he literally just gave us or posted the link to the week's competition. Let's see if it is still technically working or not. I'm just waiting for a nice gentleman or a nice lady to hopefully help me out here and test it out for me. Because I think everybody who was having an issue has already registered, so I cannot literally tell again, but I still have some assumptions and maybe skeptical of its of it being actually back online. Yeah, so let's just see. Is it valid assumption to 2x your money over a couple of months though? I would tell you to trade for 2-3 months and tell me if you didn't lose money. Once you pass this threshold, I would tell you that maybe it is valid to. It's hard to 2x. It depends, but you would be lucky to 2x your money in a couple of months. Realistically, you should be shooting for 4 to 10% per month. Realistically, yeah, and that would hopefully double your money in like 7 months, I guess, if you get 10%. But realistically, not every month will be 10%. Some would be 4, some would be negative. So it would take you more than a year, realistically, without gambling and without breaking your rules and being super boring with it. Yeah. I know it's like bad, but guys, would you rather get 2x consistently or gamble and make win big and lose big? Yeah, so that's the key question you have to ask yourself. My first 2 months I made 50, but my third one I lost 10%. That is amazing. I would tell you to maybe book a good amount of it and then focus on being or trading back with the same amount. I'd hate for you to lose and give back to the market the rest of your winnings. Yeah, but that is amazing, to be honest. Hold on a second. I could be press. I can't press it myself. Let's see. Let's press it. All right. It's still. Hold on a second. Let me just message them. All right. Let's see. All right. So I mean, we are facing some issues, technical issues. Hopefully, I'll update you guys. By the way, we are getting back the. See how nice it is to be just adamant about like not taking trades you weren't planning for. I don't see this competition on my week's account. So Bitcoin is dropping. Yes, it is. So I mean, Renata, if the affiliation or the move to become under my affiliate has worked successfully. I mean, I'm not sure. I haven't followed up with you, but hopefully it did. If you have already like, if the week's team did move you to become affiliated under me, then click on this competition link. Like, don't be looking for it. Just click on the link. Yeah. And then if you aren't signed up already, just logged in already, just sign in. Yeah. So log in, sign in with your account. All right, so that is nice. All right, so I'd ask of you, Renata, please, that you can go on the link that is pinned in the comments sent by Wayne. Also, second step in my description. So this link, and then you test out pressing this button. Most likely, it would say you cannot join this event. Stay updated and join other events. What a shame, to be honest. So I'm hopefully going to be asking for a full compensation and also for an immediate fix on the okay, I do that now. Yeah, thank you. Electron said, I know that you don't advise to place limit orders, but there's a big resistance area where the price is likely to bounce back. Like, what do you do with? No. Yeah? Like, why would I do it? Why would this time be different to any other time where I'm always advising not to put a limit order? Yeah? So, not nothing different here. Still same thing not to do. Yeah? Let me see. So yes, I mean, if the issue gets fixed, we can at least get compensated for an extra day because this day is only 18 minutes passed from it, so it's not the end of the day or end of the world, I guess. So let's see. Let's wait for a full fixed. It is annoying to be honest. First time ever to have any kind of issue on the side of Week's team on the trading competition. We've ran literally 7 now or 5 now, I'm not sure, but I mean almost monthly or more than monthly. Yeah, I guess monthly. So February had one, January had one, December, November, October, even September. So maybe that's the sixth time where we had a trading competition. I'm also sorry. I mean, it's also annoying why this Mac OBS thing is like needs a refresh. But I was checking I'm currently checking the order flow. See how like it's nice to understand and the strength of order flow to see weakness. Like I saw this happen, I saw the bounce, but I didn't want to participate. And what ended up happening is just mainly or only hitting the view up view up, the current day view up, not the anchored view up, the view up as an indicator. Yeah, hitting it, the yellow one here, if it's visible. Yeah, it's here above the candles, I guess. And then we got rejected. Yeah. So nothing happening. I don't still yet see any kind of importance on the order flow. I would be still skeptical about like logging here, even if the daily is hit, if you know what I mean. Like I would love to wait it out, not be super you know gambly with the trade. Even though I would love to take a trade before ending off the live stream, I'm going to be sticking with you guys until Weeks gets back to me. They seem like I think they did. How about all right? So how about $100? Uh, how would that? Hold on a second. Let me see. Where can I get the order flow software? You just look up ExoChart on Google, and then you'll find a website where you can download it and subscribe to it. It is a subscription-based software, so you will have to pay money for it, unfortunately. Right. So, Ahmed, I took a short scalp at 78 and the bounce hoping for, yeah, I mean that is amazing. If you took a short, it's an amazing inflection point. So I cannot hate on this, but give me a second. But I cannot tell you to. I mean, yeah. Yep. So let's wait and see. Seems like a lot of you guys are trading this. All right. Can someone test again? Because let's see. Ago it was. Hold on a second, guys. All right. let's wait it out and see. All right, I'm just waiting for the week team, by the way. Give me a second here, and then I want to check this out, and then check the other one out. I'm just trying to do real-time customer support here. ExoCharge, is it that good? I'ma pay this as an investment. To be honest, I would tell you to wait first, not immediately invest or buy it. Try to become profitable without it, and then see if it would help. So I'll tell you that there are too many basics that I would maybe suggest learning before investing into it, especially if your capital isn't that big. Like if you're someone who has like $500, I wouldn't be telling you to invest right away into ExoCharge. Just learn the basics, see liquidity, like try to be as close to becoming profitable as possible. If not profitable, then invest, because like I think $40 or $50 a month. Yep. So maybe not buy it like immediately. I can enjoy this, or I think you mean I cannot join this event, yeah? So it seems like it's not fixed yet, and I'm texting them, they are working on it. I'm ready. It's just lots of people recommending me to learn more about order flow. What I would tell you is that focus on the basics, trust me. That, by the way, I don't have an affiliate link, you can buy it if you want, but I'm just saying that I would recommend you learning the basics, and then learning order flow without using it. So maybe watching videos about it, and or maybe watching me hopefully, and then like you can pull the trigger by buying it. Yeah. So I'll say that this would be the last thing you should do. So learn whatever you can learn without it, then watch videos about it, and then is this the time you enter long? Not yet. I still wouldn't want a long yet. I don't like the reaction off of the zone. It's not a point of, or it's not a that doesn't mean that I'm expecting lower. I'm just not liking the reaction. So that is the thing here. So there's a huge difference between them. I trade by action price, key levels, and pivots, and my win rate is 75%. No joke, simple AS. That is fine, and I mean you don't have to be joking. I mean simple is smart. Also, a winning strategy is a winning strategy. So if you're already winning, and you literally have a win rate of 75%, and you can keep this going for months on end, and you can be, profitable like, consistently, then I'll tell you don't even need ExoChart. You don't need to add more to a winning strategy. Yeah, I'll be saying this. Yeah, but at the beginning, or at first, I'll tell you to just stress test your strategy, see if it is actually consistently winning for months, and then you can even make a living by this. Yeah, though, because like at the 75% strategy, that is too high. I'm not questioning it, but I'm just saying that it would require you to have more data and like live by it or use it to make a living for a while before considering it as a set in stone strategy. Yeah, and it is working. No way. Yeah, it's not no way, it is possible. So not to, tell him he's a liar. It's possible, but primarily it's maybe due to like not having enough data. So like 75% is something I could pull off a couple of times, but maybe zero chance on the long time horizon. Why don't you like the reaction? To be honest, it's just lack of trades, lack of volume. I mean it's not that deep. I just saw that like CVD is not moving, so like literally no buying or selling. Volumes, like no trades are opening. I saw the market hit the view up and then go lower. So I want market participants to show their hands. Yeah, so that's basically it. It's not that deep. Yeah. Nah, I still make losses. It's just my portfolio management is properly done, and that is fair enough. Yeah, I didn't say you weren't getting losses. I'm just saying that I would tell you to like try and achieve 75% win rate for 6 months, and then maybe you can tell me how was the experience for you, because because it is going to be tricky to hold 75% interest rate, interest rate winning rate or win rate. And primarily it's not about like it is win rate, but also see how much this is bringing in, and you got in terms of actual percentage ROI on your capital. So 75% is like massive and could potentially signal you making a lot per or on ROI or on your investment, or maybe you're just closing winners too early, keeping losing ones for for long, and that would signal a high percentage win rate, but not necessarily a profitable strategy. Yeah, not to call it uh, not to say that your trade or your strategy isn't, but maybe just focus on it. Uh, all right. Just just wanted to deposit on weeks. Located in Europe, only USDC is available. How you how how you usually later cash out in Bitcoin USD won't be an option for me. So I tell you that is actually depending on your country. So it's like location dependent, I guess, because like in Dubai, I have my own ways of cashing out. I know friends from other countries cashing out differently. So it depends on your regulations. But I would tell you to do it by two ways: either peer to peer, which is like accessible by everyone, or just see which exchange is the one regulated and allows fiat to fiat off ramp or crypto off ramp to fiat. Yeah. Once you do that, which is like similar to what I do on in Dubai, so I use an exchange called Bitoasis. Once you figure that out, just keep that account primarily for moving money out of your crypto. So that's how I do it. Yeah. Uh, that was my highest. I'm between 45 and 60. Fair enough. Guys, if you want to maximize your losses, try entering against the trend without stop loss. Thank you, Electron, for uh, this. Right. Let me see what the order flow has been telling us. Right. So buyers, CVD moving up. Right. So we're getting at least a bit of some action, to be honest. Shorts, longs bought in, but market is not moving. That's on the 5 minute timer, so I'm not trying to over analyze. So let's say I stay on the 15 minute timer. To be honest, I'd wait for lower, honestly. Not because I'm expecting lower, but primarily because I don't want to long a bad trade. Yeah, that is like currently. I'd wait for 75.5 at least. Yeah, let me see what the fib is. Like too far away. Or too close to my liking, I guess. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for weeks, I guess, because they haven't yet, fixed their own issue. Yeah. Let me see what is going on. And as I told you guys, hopefully I'll be starting posting those nice looking videos, educational videos, a video about a trading strategy, a video about risk management. So those are the golden ones I'm hopefully going to be, posting on or posting about or posting. That's it. And then also like a little two little videos. I'm in Europe. Cash out in cash. Yeah. So see how everybody has their own way. Salam Ahmed. What is the best way to off ramp your to your bank in Dubai? Like let's say I have USD on Weeks or Binance. Do I send it to Bitoasis and then my Dubai bank to? Yeah, exactly. That's how I do it. Yeah. Welcome Ahmed. How are you? أهلا يا المهدي. أهلا. Uh, Foreign Euro said, "Hey man, do you got Discord community like where you live stream more or no? I have nothing. I do have a Telegram by the way, but it is free, so I have nothing to sell you. But it is a Telegram where I sometimes do post on. So yes, thank you for asking about it. And also, by the way, I go live every single day on Champs Crypto. So I do live trading sessions literally every single day. So I have nowhere to live stream else at, but it is just primarily done here or literally all here. As you can see, I go live every single day, plus I post little videos daily. So it is like a video a day plus a live stream a day every single day, and I try to be transparent by taking trades in front of you. So it is live trading whether I win or lose. Yeah. Also, I heard some People like F and Carl use the Bybit card where they can directly spend. Yeah, that is true. But I mean, as someone who doesn't like, living as a crypto person, I make money by trading and then invest smartly elsewhere. So that is me personally, at least. Yeah. Uh, uh, Sorry. Have you heard about it? What's the Ahmed? We go in next daily. Where is it? There isn't a daily. There's an MPC here. 100 likes to get 100 or 11 likes till we reach 100 likes. So let's shoot for this. Let's get Renata satisfied. Let's get our objective done for this amazing comeback of a live stream. Also, managing to not take a trade is a win for me. So I'm happy for the drop to have been avoided, at least for the time being. Give me a second here. Yep. And thank you guys for being super amazing, by the way, guys, today. What's the best way to trade Bitcoin on TradingView or our website? So the way I do it is that I do the execution on weeks. So as you can see here, that is the exchange that I use. Yeah, and I do the charting on TradingView. So TradingView is where the planning is done, and then execution is done on the separate website, which is the exchange itself. Brother, can you please check your audience? I mean, how many non-subscribers watch your videos? Or so new subs have been stagnant. I mean, that's maybe because I do a poor job of like making catchy videos, posting catchy stuff. I primarily focus on going live and talking and chatting to my nice lovely audience. So that is maybe me. Yeah, but also I try maybe to not overly stress the fact that someone can subscribe, because if someone wants to subscribe, they can do so themselves. But yes, thank you, Vikrant, for caring more than I care about the sub count. So thank you guys. If someone wants to support us, you can subscribe. And not only it is the only reason why I don't see it as support is because only subscribe if you want to subscribe. Like, I'd call support maybe using the affiliate to make a week's account, maybe joining the free Telegram channel. That is kind of support. But subscribing to the channel is something only that should be done if you are looking to watch me go live every single day and watch those little videos, primarily for those who are interested into trading. So my channel is for traders and for us to make money as or for a living. Yeah. But thank you, Vikrant. I mean, hopefully this rant helped a lot, helped a bit. All right. Follow Ahmed's free tag. And thanks to Wayne, the legend, obviously. Uh, So where or how to enter after confirming a fake out? That is a very vague question. Like, it is a grammatically well structured question, but it doesn't make sense realistically, or it is vague. Yeah. So I mean, I'm not able to answer, not because I don't want to, but I'm literally not able. John said you need a thumbnail pic where you pull a stupid face. That is not me, brother, to be honest. So I mean, but yeah, that is true. That one pulls subs, I guess. But if it was the only, I mean, even if it was the only reason to get subs, I won't be doing it. I guess, yeah. I mean, to each their own, I guess. Hello, translation, I guess, to Spanish, please. Lives can't be translated live, I guess. Yeah, maybe after the videos are done and set, they can be processed and offer. Let me see, like for example, the live on Sunday, does it have subtitles? It doesn't. Yeah, so that is the issue with YouTube. But the good thing here is that the videos that I post do have automatic dubbed content to like multiple languages. Like, so we got French, German, Hindi, Indonesian, Italian, Portuguese, Spanish. So it is available as dubbed content, but only for videos. And that is Not because I don't want to, but because literally YouTube doesn't have it as a feature yet. It only allows videos to be automatically dubbed. What's your position now? I mean, I only still hold the short from 96k and a short from 106k and a short from the all-time high. I'm here because he doesn't do that. That's fair enough. See, I'm willing to pull the 1% who are willing to enjoy the lack of those thumbnail pictures. Uh, Give me a second here. So there's Give me a second here, guys. They are. Hold on a second. I'm just typing and fighting with the weak team. They are linked to. All right. So it seems like to be fixed, but to have been fixed, but I'm not sure yet. So, uh, especially live. Yep. So I think yeah. Likes. Thank you guys for being amazing. Yeah. Are we doing a trade? It's low at 76.750. Guys, some of you guys feels like you're trade addicts, like itching for a trade. Most time just waiting and watching, guys. I don't want to jump into a trade just for the sake of it. Uh, Please confirm. All right, so I think it may have been fixed. I'm just double checking. See how nice it is to just understand where weaknesses are and then avoiding trading. Love the reply. Learning so much from you, patience. Thank you, brother, for appreciating that. To be honest, because some people are like overly like they would skip to the other next person live that would tell them to join a trade. So thank you for appreciating the lack of trades. Yeah, because that is what's important. Because I'd rather miss trades and like pick our battles, because I'm not trying to maximize trades entered but trades won, if you know what I mean. Hold on a second. I just want to see, yeah, so yep. Hold on a second, guys. All right. Uh, all right. So let's see what happens here. I think it's supposedly fixed now. Yeah. So let me just let the champ do his thing. Don't worry when he sees a trade. Thank you, Salam. Yeah, I'm just yeah, I think gold hit our resistance area, totally irrelevant, but And I just got a notification, so I'm seeing gold now hitting 5K. Not that it matters to us, but it's something that maybe could be shortable for those who are looking to short like a faker of like 5K and then and then it being lost. But anyhow, I mean, I'm in discussion of how we can make up or compensate for the day lost. But for the next 6 days, guys, I think the competition is fixed now. So please, can someone check? We got Renata that wanted to check later on, or I mean before. So can you check now? It should be working. So for those that wanna participate in the competition, hopefully this is a final fix. Hold on, what? All right, so I'm just waiting, guys. I'm not sure if it is working or not. Yes, let me try. Let's see, okay? Because I'm confused whether they fixed it or not. Bro, how do I trade gold? I mean, there are multiple areas. I mean, it depends on where you're at. So I'd say you either look for a crypto exchange that offers a, a gold CFD or whatever that is, or just you know, look for whatever is possible in your own country. So let me see. And guys, by the way, thank you for being super amazing and watching me just text weeks literally for the rest of, or for the the second half of the live. So a quick reminder for those that would love to support me. I'm still waiting for Renata to let me see how it was or how it went for her, because I'd love to check, because I mean I'm texting them. Could you please provide us a UID that is unable to register for the train competition? All right, so I guess. All right, so they're saying that please give us an example of a UID from one of your users or one of your audiences, the audience members that aren't or weren't able to uh, participate, so they can use it as a way of locating the root cause, whatever that means. Yeah. So let me just quickly, but I think the multiplayer for is I'm not sure what you mean. Can't trade gold on bluefin in weeks. I mean that is fair. Thank you. 76 is not a bad entry. Guys, it's not about you having a bad entry or not. It's about the setup you're having. So if you have a certain idea or a setup, then you can take it. It's not about like don't wait for me. It's not about the certain price. It's about you having a certain reason to enter. Give me a second here. All right, so yeah, so XAU, yeah, exactly, yeah. So I mean, let's see, let's wait and see. I think I'm not going to be spending more than 10 minutes more, because I have a live to go to attend to again. Yeah, let's see. I mean, I deleted it, but let me see where what good goal has been doing. Ahmed, it doesn't work. Thank you, Renat. Thank you. I've already given your UID to 2 weeks to use it as an example of why it doesn't work. But thank you. Can Bitcoin go to 90K this month? Yes. Nobody knows. Yeah. No kind of trader can draw lines and tell you it can go, it can or it can't go. Specifically specifying a certain period. That is like total magician work, I guess. Yeah, or it's fake. I can send print screen via email. No, you're good. You're good. Thank you, Renata. You've been super, more than super helpful, to be honest, because I literally gave them your UID and they told us that I will use this specific UID to see the reason. Like, so they're working on it thanks to your UID. Thank you. Uh, yep. So let's see on it. All right. So they're on it, and that is a bit annoying. But I mean, I think that I'll maybe post a video or I'll go live on Telegram. Or I'll not go live on Telegram, but make a video, like a little video on Telegram. I've done this before, guys. By the way, like for those that aren't members on the free Telegram channel, I have nothing to sell you. Bear in mind, but it is a free Telegram channel that I just post on whenever I can. So it would be helpful for those who wanna get more of me. It's not me asking you and begging you to. Some of you guys don't even like Telegram. Some of you guys don't want a post from me like once a day. So if you don't want it, that is fine. You don't have to, but it is something to talk about and mention. Also, we got 3 likes away from 100, so let's make sure to get it before we're done from the live. And the competition is still not fixed, so I'll be reminding you guys once it is fixed. But for the time being, for those who wanna make a week's account, now obviously it is something to support me with, but it is not necessarily. Can you mentor me? How much for a private call? It's everything is for free, brother. So, yep. So sign up. It is the first link is for because it's going to be very very tricky for me to dictate or dedicate an hour. I'm not saying that I'm the biggest businessman out there, but it is tricky for me to like not use my money in something that like makes me money. So but thank you though for appreciating that and like immediately jumping into the private call thing. But thank you, brother. I would love to invite you to becoming an actual full-time member of our nice community. Join Renata and everybody else who is like every day here, every day here, and free. I'll take 2. And by the way, guys, for those that want to reach out to me, we got the official Champs Crypto email. Thanks to, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's either Vikrant or Mitwalli who suggested me putting the email on live. So for those who want to reach out, whether they have a suggestion or inquiry, we got the email over here, as you can see. I'm not sure if you would want it, but back then I was back then I was just literally like typing it in every single day. Now we have it as an option on the description. So thank you for whoever like suggested that. I know that sounds too silly to thank someone who just tells you to put an email in the description, but trust me, I wasn't doing it. So I was doing a poor job. Now I'm learning how to become a content creator, I guess. So I just sent you guys my official email, work email, I guess. If you want to reach out, whatever you want, we got a free Telegram channel, and obviously subscribe to the channel only if you want to, because I go live every single day. If you want to become a trader, or actually you are a trader, you can join in. If you're not, then that is fine. You don't have to watch me every single day. But as I told you guys, hopefully that is something that is like too nice, and especially because currently we are reaching and currently at a very tricky time on Bitcoin. So I think you would need someone that would be together holding your hand on our way down or up, checking order flow, taking trades, and posting every single setup daily for free live. I remember I have nothing to sell you, but I do go live every single day on that channel, try to like do everything in front of you. Yeah, guys, so thank you guys for being super amazing. We literally just surpassed 2 hours and 30 minutes, and we need 1 more like, as Renata has said. So let's get it to 100 like before ending and wrapping everything up. So let's get Renata, or make Renata happy, and obviously when Renata is happy, everybody should be happy too. And thank you, Renata, for being amazing and like always pushing the like objective, because had it not been for you, I will never ever, I'd feel bad talking about likes. Salam. Let me read this comment. Trust me, I was one of the first subs to Ahmed's English community. I came from the Arabic one. I mean, that is amazing to see that. But I understand English better when it comes to trading. You don't need him to mentor you. Just listen to him. I've made well over 6 figures with Ahmed. a legend. Thank you, Salam. Thank you, Renata. Wayne, thank you, brother, for tagging him and saying follow the free Telegram channel. We did it. We hit 100 likes. I used a new email to registered under your account. I can't sign up to the event. I'm not sure. Is it fixed? All right, let me test it out myself because, all right, participants are joining. I'm not sure like what's the issue here, but like, can I ask again? Can I ask Renata to help me out? Uh, okay, I'll say I believe you. All right, so let me just talk to them here. Uh, they've they have fixed it or not. Yeah, so I'm waiting for both Renata again to try it for the 100th time and for maybe the team to tell me. Yeah, so let's wait and see. Also, we'll get to see Bitcoin drop or rise, whatever it happens here in the next couple of minutes. Thanks. See you later. Thank you for an euro. Thank Jaden. Thank you, brother. Thanks Renata. Thank you. We got Ingram. Thanks for today. Thank you, brothers and sisters too, for being, I mean, legends, to be honest, making my day. I mean, one of the most positive days I've ever had, to be honest. Like, I mean, every day is positive, super positive. I mean, even the like ratio is like 100% every single day. But I mean, today is like more important because kind words, detailed, positive words. Thank you, Salam. I think you're not that way. I don't want to thank guys. Sorry, I take it back. I don't want to thank specific people because everybody should be thanked. And I'll be maybe taking an hour to go back and read every single name and read and thank everyone who had commented or even didn't. So I mean, I would just thank you guys as a collective. Hopefully, the thankfulness should be reached to everybody, if that's even a word. I'm just inventing a new language here. But as I told you guys, I don't want to take too much time. We're already I mean, close to getting to 3 hours. So I think the good point here is that, as Alsman has said, is that I will update you whenever the technical issue is over. Maybe someone can I mean, let me press on it. Yeah, so literally it's not working. All right, so it should be confirmed. Yeah, it is still not working. Yes, let me just take a picture here. A fine big picture. Yep. So, all right. So, guys, I don't want to waste your time. Hopefully, we'll get it fixed in under an hour so that we don't feel as if a second day was wasted. And hopefully, we'll compensate on whatever. Sorry, it's not working. Yeah. No worries. Don't have to be sorry. I mean, I'm sure I should be the one that is sorry. Is Telegram valid for fast updates? Absolutely, brother Civic. Like, whenever something happens, like we all of a sudden start bumping or dumping, something crazy happens, or even if nothing happens, but I'd love to update you guys. I try my best to post as much as possible, and that will probably mean once or nothing a day. Yeah. So if you want to get more of me, you can. I have nothing to sell you, as I've said, but you can join our lovely, nice community. What an amazing, lovely family we've built. I want to thank you guys again and again and again. No matter how much I thank you guys, I cannot pay the debt of gratefulness, to be honest. So thank you guys for being amazing. Hopefully, I'll get this done. I'll get this fixed. Sorry for a rough start to the week's competition. Has nothing happened before. Not my, I mean, it is technically my problem. So sorry, guys. I want to like put it in weeks or in on the week's team. Yeah, so let's get it done, get it fixed, and hopefully I'll update you guys. So if everyone wants to participate and is anticipating the fix, you have to go to the free Telegram channel. I'll literally make a quick voice note, give you the link again once it is working. Yeah, so thank you guys, and I'll hopefully catch you when, maybe 24 hours from now, at or back again on the live trading session every single day. Thank you guys for being